Science. But this is a turtle. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're doing it. We're finally starting the last DLC, the last chapter, until I'm free from this goddamn nightmare state I find myself in. Welcome everybody. Hi Steel Paladin. Hi Brandon. Hi Undergecko. What's going on? Sorry, hey, I need to go to my screen real quick because McQuacken, I must have just accidentally hit a button when I was hitting the stream button over here because McQuacken just ran over and killed a spider of his own volition. Anyways, so let's go ahead and start with that. Welcome back, everybody. As I stated last time, I'm going to be building up a new team, or have built up a new team for this next DLC. Duck. The crazy duck is my favorite duck, McQuacken. Don't look at this gay duck. Look at all the flamboyancy of a white teenager. I love this. All right. So the team members we got, Quackquackquackquackle, I'm just going to call him McQuacken, because Quackquackquackle is a super difficult word to say to be a starter. Jesus Christ, McQuacken, chill out, dude. Don't sing to yourself while you do this. Anyway, it's the perfect time for Quaffle. Ah, it's almost like I planned it. Anyways, here's what we got. We got Quaffle, who's got Aqua Step, Close Combat, Ice Spinner, Baton Pass, who's got the Moxie. Quaffle, McQuacken is going to be the linchpin of this team, as you'll come to see. We're bringing back my dude Punch Rat. Tasha did let the no Ogerpon yet. We'll get to that in a second. Tasha did let it slip that, oh yeah, this is going to be a very double battle centric DLC, which I'm glad she did that, because if I had trained up a whole team for single battles and it was all double battles, I would have been like, oh, that's cool, but I'm pissed. So we're bringing back Punch Rat, who's got Volt Absorb, Double Shock, Brick Break, Electric Terrain, and Nuzzle. The reason for that Electric Terrain will be evident by anyone who could look at the left side of the screen. We also got Craig, the Matcha Gacha. The Matcha Geist, is that what it's called? What are you called? Sinistia. Poltergeist works. Sinistia doesn't work as well. Anyways, I'm bringing him in specifically for the double battle aspect, because Hospitality automatically restores, and we got Life Dew, we got Matcha Gacha, which are both healing moves, which is good because I've also got Rage Powder on it for drawing attention to itself. Matcha Gacha is the other linchpin of this team. And then Doozebag is the one I'm not sure about. I basically want to design it so that Doozebag could swap into a variety of types that are going to be used against us. Like, someone might be using Psychic types against our 2 fighting types here. So if I can anticipate a Psychic, I can bring in Doozebag, and then if they have a burn or something like that, I can, taunt them or fly or something like that. I do like Sinistra. I don't mean it doesn't work in that it's... Like, the design is good. I like Sinistra's design, though the name is a little hard to say in the English language. Instead of believing. Oh, what up, George Lopez? Welcome in. We're just going over the team. So I got Lash Out, Fly, Rock Slide, Taunt. Again, he's designed to swap in and deliver a hit. I might even give him Memento, because I don't really care about him being in, because I don't really care about Doozebag. Then we got Hello Kitty, who still isn't fully evolved yet, so I'm going to see what kind of role they have, and this is where we bring in Rolf. I might bring Ogerpon back in if I get the Hydrapple, or either the Hydrapple is like way later in the DLC, or I can't really, it doesn't really fit on this team. I'll swap this guy out for Rolf. Same thing for Doozebag. And then the last one is going to be Trans Riggs, who's just a solid all-rounder mix attacker, Urisphere, Psycho Cut, Leaf Blade, Moonblast. It's just Sinister Matcha. Sinister. Why is Doozebag a dark type when this whole thing is dropping rocks on people? That's pretty dark. It's a dark thing to do. I would hope that, like, someone throwing pennies from the Empire State Building is classified as a dark type. It's a Starbucks 6 p.m. matcha, exactly. There's a few cool things you can do with Ogerpon into this DLC story. Cool. All right. That's good to know. I have him on standby, basically. Ogerpon is on standby, and I'll probably pull him out. Honestly, I'll go ahead and do that. If there's, like, story content, I'll go ahead and swap out Hello Kitty for it. And then we got Trans Riggs, who's our mixed attacker. Basically, my strategy is Matcha and McQuacken out. McQuacken does a few Aqua Steps, gets a nice Moxie boost, Baton passes out to one of these people who can survive something that's obviously going to be meant for him. Like, if a grass type comes out, oh, we can swap into Punch Rat, and Punch Rat can do a nice Brick Break or Electric Terrain. Same with, like, he's got, like, a Psychic type move coming for him. That's where we got Doozebag. He's got a Ground type move coming for him. Doozebag. This guy's whatever. Dragon, we'll put in Trans Riggs. Basically, the idea is to build up speed and attack boosts on McQuacken and then transfer them to a Pokemon that can use them. That's why we're heavy on the physical attackers here. Which, now that I'm saying it out loud and, like, really presenting this idea, I think it is a good idea to go ahead and swap out Hello Kitty for Rolf. Where did Rolf go? Rolf was supposed to be right here. Rolf, where'd you go? There you are. Maybe it is a good idea to go ahead and bring in Rolf. We'll do that. This guy making double team comps instead of playing D&D. I know. I wish I could. Where I'm having to miss D&D because I work a job that makes me sad. All right, let's go ahead and give him a. Why is Diplin named Hello Kitty? Because Hello Kitty is 3 Diplins tall. Let's see here. Masks. What mask should I give him? What gels with this team? We don't really have a rock. We do have a rock type. Honestly, I might just be best just to go teal mask and give him something else. Fire's all right. You know, let's just stick with the fire for now. Sound like you're getting ready for cutting. It's my understanding there's like quite the difficulty spike in this, so I wanted to build a good team that could be fun. Anyways, it's time to go to everyone's least favorite place. Yeehaw, we're going to America. Christ. Foreign exchange. Who would ever go on a foreign exchange program to America? I'm always amazed whenever there's like someone like, oh, you're from Britain or from Australia. And like, you're from like a country that has healthcare and like living conditions. And why are you here? Meanwhile, I gave my Hitmonchan Focus Blast. That's based. I gotta get a new notebook. God, Mom won't let me buy my Xbox until I get a notebook. I had trouble Indigo disc DLC when I played it. Not America. I know, right? God, I hope I don't have to go to America. Like, Stephanie Sterling, right? The video game reviewer. Not as big as they used to be. Oh, hello! What do we have here? I know I've seen your face somewhere before. Who are you again? I'm Brunswick. Oh, that's right, you're Brunswick. Yes, I know you. I'm gonna give him like a I've never a Southern Belle. I've never missed an appointment kind of accent. Well then, now that you're here, let's get going. Wait, just a moment, Director Cyrano, because it's cyan, because it's the Indigo disc, right? Well, hello there, Velly. You're lively as always. I didn't realize you were here. Of course I'm here. As director of the academy, where else would I be? Does anyone else see, oh, it's Brunswick's arm phasing out of existence again, as is wont to do. Is everyone like my Brunswick remodel? I decided he needed a new hairstyle. Then do address me more properly while students are present, would you? More importantly, what are you doing out here? I thought we agreed to meet in my office. Did we? Must have slipped my mind. Anyway, what's the matter? This is the student, right? Oh, yes, he is, but... I do apologize, Master Brunswick. You must be terribly confused. This is Director Serrano of Blueberry Academy. As I mentioned on the phone, he's interested in accepting you as an exchange student. Classic Scarlet and Violet graphic. Yeah, this game's held together by Burt's Bees. That's me, Director Sayana. Did I not mention that? One look at our young friend here. We suspect you are indeed failed to clarify that point. I'm still asleep. I need to just sip my coffee. You need a little makeover. Speaking of which, why did you request Master Brunswick specifically to take part in your exchange program? I did see the Deltarune Chapter 5 has a release date. In fact, there's a lot about that direct we should talk about today on the strum. Excellent question, Velly. It's very simple. You see, I'm but a humble plantation owner. What did I put in that request? Oh, that's right. The school trip to Kitakami. Brunswick met some of my students there, didn't he? Oh yeah, it's a Jedi Padawan braid. I didn't pick. Yeah, that's absolutely correct. It's got the Obi-Wan Kenobi and the Anakin. Yes, he has one of them was named Carmine, I believe. She's the one who recommended you. Now that I've gotten to meet you for myself, yeah, I got a good feeling about you. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Dr. Serrano. I'd just love for you to visit my school. Would be a fresh air, so to speak. Well, if anything can be said about Director Serrano is that he has a keen eye for talent. I would be thrilled if you went to Blueberry Academy and got to know the students there. Only if you're willing to, of course. I mean, I paid $40 for it. They give us a chance to further expand upon your treasure hunt. I wish I could accompany Master Burnwick, but I'm afraid I must ask you to watch over him in my stead. You will watch over him, won't you? Oh, of course. I'd never let anything happen to one of your students. I hope this experience leads you to even more you can treasure. Best of luck to you. I leave you in the capable hands of this plantation owner. Just give me a holler when you feel ready to head to my Blueberry Academy. Up! Are you all ready to kick off your studies abroad at Blueberry Academy? Yeah. Great, and then let's get, oh that's cool. Let's get going. He did a little hat trick, I like that. Yep, I saw the Deltarune Chapter 5 release date. It is coming out, what was it, June? It was like this month, like it's like pretty soon. Which means I really need to get on top of playing Chapter 3 and 4. I'm gonna be too behind. I'm already dodging spoilers left and right. I keep seeing a TV with a nose, and then I don't get it. I gotta be quick before I miss the next Spamton. June 24th. I missed the chance to be at the ground floor of Kane's voice actor. I don't want to miss that again with whoever the bad guy in Chapter 5 is. I don't know, the story is like in a different place now. I don't get Deltarune memes anymore. Ta-da, we're here! Welcome to my Grand Blueberry Academy. Oh, it's a Sonic level. This is actually just the entrance. The school itself is mostly underwater. Isn't that amazing? Oh, and did you notice? Look at how blue the place is. I can't tell you how long I spent picking out the perfect blueberry color. Have you seen episode 9? I did. Unfortunately, I'm bound by contract and Tasha holding a gun at me to not talk about it this episode 9. But I did see it in theaters. It was really good. It's fantastic. The theater wasn't stinky. I expected it to be, and it wasn't. You know, more on that. I want to get through this cutscene, or we're never going to get through this. But yes, I did see it. It's even blueberry shaped. You know, Blueberry's iconic eyeballs. What else? Perhaps you have something you'd like to ask me. Why is the rest of the school underwater? That seems like a really impractical way to spend taxpayer dollars. Really, that's what you're curious about? Well, it's very simple. You see, I'm rich and bored. It's because they've killed Dumbledore and he said I'm gonna morb all over the place. They morbed all over the place. Don't spoil that, Brandon! It's because the school building is attached to an undersea plant that develops natural resources. Right? That's what I've heard. Yes, right, exactly. It took the words right out of my mouth. Always on point, aren't you, Lacey? Oh no, it was nothing. Do we have a guest today? I like doing this voice. We do. Brunswick here is part of the exchange program. Make them feel welcome, eh? Hold on, is this the exchange student from the Paldea region? I suppose I didn't introduce myself, did I? I'm Lacey, one of the second-year students here. You must really be something special, you know. It's rare for Director Saran to remember the name of a new student. Absolute morbid. Hey, just call me out, why don't you? Actually, I've got an idea. Why don't you explain how things actually work around here, Lacey? Why, you want me to do it? Well, yeah, you know this tour guide stuff isn't my strong suit. Well, that's certainly true, but still, I imagine there must be someone more suitable than me. Just little old me. I could never. Oh, please don't take it like that. Not like I don't want to show you around or anything. Director Cyrano has this bad habit of pushing his duties onto me, you see. Pushes a lot onto me. We are Southern. And that's just not right. Really let me have it today, aren't you? That said, this might be my chance to get to know the new students everyone's talking about before anyone else can. That decides it, I'll take on this task. Excellent. Stupid voice. Now then, let's head straight down this bridge to the entrance. On you go. Here we are. This is America. This is America. Don't let them sleeping now. Yeah, I went to the premiere of episode 9. There was not a ton of people in costume, but there were some people in like pretty good costume and cosplay. That was pretty accurate. God, there's one part that's at the very beginning of it. It's the part I want to talk about the most because it's really good, but I don't know if it's actually going to be in the June 19th upload. So after June 19th, I'm going to be talking all about the stuff that's in the... No, I'm not spoiling. I promise you, I'm not going to spoil anything about it. I'm just going to talk about my experience at the theater. There will be absolutely zero spoilers. But yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. It went in a place that I was very excited about. And there wasn't... I was afraid there was going to be a lot of... I say this with all the love in my little hairy heart. I was afraid there was going to be a lot of disruptive teens on the spectrum. But no, there weren't. There was one girl in front of us. We had 3 that were... they were talking about being real loud and squeeing during it. And they didn't actually. They were really caught up in the moment. There was one that was stimming the whole time. That... It's fine. I stem too. It's cool. But yeah, it was a good time. Really enjoyed it. I am sorry that Gooseworks and Glitch have been getting so much shit for making this happen because it was a really good experience. And I'm glad it was how I experienced it for the first time. Hey, look, Tentacle. There's no Tentacle. They would never put wild Pokemon in Pokemon. Ooh, big blue. Am I stupid? This looks like a Lego Star Wars button. I was like, oh, this is going to make the treasure happen. Oh, Angel, don't blame yourself kind of people. Not really. What are your thoughts on the Ocarina of Time remake? Oh, buddy, do I have thoughts on the Ocarina of Time remake? That was the other thing I wanted to talk about from that direct. Because I'm not happy about it, to be perfectly honest. Like, I know, because like I played Ocarina of Time on this channel. But here's the thing about Ocarina of Time. We've done this before. We've done an Ocarina of Time remake. This is the entrance to Blueberry Academy. Our school puts a great deal of emphasis on the art of Pokemon battling. We hold official matches on this central court right here at the entrance. Any student can freely utilize this court as it is not otherwise in use. I think it's safe to say you'll be battling more here than in any other school. Exactly, I couldn't have said it by myself. Director Serrano, I think it's better if you just leave the tour to me. Still, it's real relaxing here with the sea breeze blowing over you, even when no one is battling. This is also the only place in the school where you're allowed to breathe air and rules have any meaning. It's like Bioshock down there. Exactly, that's something I'm going to get to. Wild Pokemon sometimes terrestrialize here. Yeah? Oh, I suppose that's not anything special for someone from Paldea, is it? Terrestrial phenomenon was first discovered in the Paldea region, after all. We're taking things a step further here than you and your Terra orbs. We've developed some neat tech ourselves, something that lets us control the terrestrial phenomenon on our own turf. Bet that piques your interest, don't it? No. Sir, I think it'd be easier to understand how all that works if we go to the lower level. If you could put a little pin in that thought. Oh, we're thinking ahead. That's all, Lacey. Oh, you know what? I think it'd be great if you had a battle. Right now? Why do Americans have colonization, George Lopez? That's why. Manifest destiny. We manifested our destiny all over their technology. Not on the same influence of her father. One of you know the region's famed gym leaders. I bet you'll learn. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Who's... Whoa, 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 whoa. Who's her dad? Who's her parent? Who? Oh, is it Skyla? I bet it's Skyla. Now give me a good show now, you two. I'm sorry, but I mean, my voice would go better with Clay, but I bet it's Skyla. I'm sorry, there's no negotiating with Dr. Shrino when he gets his idea in his head. There's no way that I'll move on with... Is Skyla, like, old enough to have a kid? Skyla's like a teenager. It must be Clay. It's gotta be Clay. That's like the one they like touting out and like putting on a little parade. They like Clay. They're always bringing out Clay. Must be the soil down in the south because it's full of clay. But those are also like Skyla's head braid. You know what? I'm gonna go with it's gotta be Skyla. Those are Skyla's braids. Oh my god, it's double battle. It's double battle time. Oh, guys. I suppose I'm representing Blueberry Academy in this battle. I'll try not to disappoint. Oh, level 70. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Alright. Well, I got fucking stymied in my first battle. Let's do... Craig? You know what? I bet I could just go for a close combat and be fine. Who's the one we have to worry about? It's Plusle. Plusle's always the one that's more of a problem child, I think. Alright. So yeah, talking about the Ocarina of Time remake. If you didn't know, today, during the Nintendo Direct, I actually had a little moment today, actually, before we talk about Ocarina of Time remake. I want to talk about the Direct in general. I had a little moment that was like kind of a sad moment, but kind of an adult reality moment that I had. I woke up and I was like, oh yeah, there's that Direct today, and I was looking at it, and I went to go look up a stream or something to go watch for the Direct, and then I realized, wait a minute, I don't care. I don't care what games are coming out. They've disappointed me so many times, and like I'm at a point where I just don't care what they have on the lineup, because I'm not getting their overpriced shit brick, and I'm not gonna. It's only moving away from that, and like they haven't done anything to excite me in such a long time. I guess I'm just not gonna watch it, and so I didn't. And so I was like, yeah, I'll just look at what trailers they have, because they always release them separately after the Direct. So I don't. Yeah, it's fine. I don't care. Although if I had known Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer was gonna be in it, I probably would have watched it. Anyways, Ocarina of Time trailer. They announced a remake today of Ocarina of Time. That it seems very Breath of the Wild coded. Yeah, there was a KH4 trailer today. Go look at it. It's cool. It's good. It's got like Sora skateboarding on his thing, on his Keyblade. Excadrill. That ain't what I was expecting. We're gonna do a little rage powder to ensure they go for Craig, and then we're gonna do a little brick break on Excadrill. Excadrill, sweetie, let's shake them to the core. Idiot. I'm real happy with this team so far. It's doing good. I probably could pick out a better electric than Punch Rat. Oh my god, they're praising me for type weaknesses again. Anyways, they announced it, and it seemed very Breath of the Wild coded in that it had like a very high fantasy reading of the story of Ocarina of Time. The very like prologue of Ocarina of Time. Like, oh, the Kokiri's in the forest, and then it showed like RTX on version of Young Link from Ocarina of Time, and that was the extent of it. But it. So here's the thing about Ocarina of Time remake. We have been here before. We've done this before. They have had an Ocarina of Time remake. And they had Ocarina of Time 3D on the 3DS. And also, if you're like being a little generous with it, does Rage Powder not work twice in a row? Oh, I didn't know that's how Rage Powder worked. I know it failed if used in succession. Who am I? Let's do Dew's Bag. Yeah. They had the Ocarina of Time 3D on the 3DS, and they also had Master Quest if you're not being generous about what you define as a remake. Like, we've had two of those before. But I thought about that, and I was like, you know, maybe I'm just being a little hard-hearted about it. Because, like, Yeah, it's not really a remake that needs to happen. We've kind of done this before. It's already available on every goddamn system that Nintendo has. So I was like, yeah, maybe I'm just not being very kind-hearted about this. Because one of my favorite games is Resident Evil 4 Remake, which is, it remade Resident Evil 4 in a way. It was a game that was already on every system known to man. It was already one of the most prolific games out there. It didn't need a new coat of paint because it still had a lot of the charm it had from back in the day. It's still really good. Didn't really need a remake. But, you know, they took it and they took the elements of it and they made something new using that baseline. And now both of them are one of my favorite games because they're different games and they're both still good. Maybe this remake will be like that. And then I thought about it a little longer and I was like, wait, we already did that. It was in 2007. It was Twilight Princess. They already did that. Just Twilight Princess is just the Resident Evil 4 remake of Ocarina of Time. We already have done this. They're trying real hard to sell their overpriced shitbox. They don't have anything on it. Like, it's been out for a year now. And there's maybe 1-2 games on there, depending on how generous being. I'd say arguably DK Bonanza, even though DK Bonanza had a lot of problems with it, and Kirby Air Riders are the two games that are exclusive to that system that are worth getting the system for. And I always say you need 3 games that are system sellers before people are going to reliably buy it. Before I buy it, you need 3. And I'm not including DK Bonanza in mine. It seems fine. I'm not going to go drop $600 to play DK Bonanza, though. And they really need something to move these overpriced shit boxes. And a remake of Ocarina of Time is just not it, Chief. Make something new, you devoid fox. Hate crime isn't hate crime. You don't hate it. That's not correct at all. The only Switch 2 games I can think of are Pokopia and DK Bonanza. I guess Pokopia would be that for some people. It's not for me. What do you think of Code Veronica Remake? I didn't actually go watch that trailer, but that it was announced is really cool. That is good. That is, of the original ones, like pre-Resident Evil 4 era, that is the one who needs a remake the worst. You enjoy your day without me? I always enjoy my days without you. Oh, no, that's not true. It made me very sad. Students here at Blueberry Academy were only recently issued tarot orbs, so I hope you will teach us more about them. I'm joking. No. Well done to the both of you. You really battled it out Blueberry style. Speaking of style, I forgot I had a uniform for you. You'll feel like you fit right in as soon as you're dressing the part. Oh god. Oh god. They're gonna make me. Oh no! I'm dressed like Fred Flintstone. Oh, this is very gender dysphoric. I don't care for this one bit. It suits you beautifully. Now that's what I call fashion. Oh, you can take this as well. The Indigo style card. You put the Indigo style card in your bag's key pocket. Having one of these cards increases selection availability at boutiques and hair. Now you can get American haircuts. Like low taper fade and lesbian bob. I want to go watch the new Masters of the Universe movie. I've heard that's really good. Made Skeletor dummy gay. They didn't make him dummy gay. He was always dummy gay. Wish I was lesbian. I thought you were American. Now that you look the part and hopefully feel that way too, why don't we head into the school? You can pick up where you... Don't you have a Subaru? You are a lesbian. You can pick up where you want to go from the gates over there. Come on, I can show you the pride of Blueberry Academy, our world-famous terrarium. Oh no, they made him Zarbon from TFS. That's... Okay, that's really good. That's sweet. Not bad. I don't get it. Whatever, are you also a woman? Oh, that makes sense. That would line up. I see. Let's not gatekeep being a lesbian. All you need is a Subaru and short hair. Welcome to Blueberry Academy. You can get to school facilities using the gates on the side of this desk. Okay. Where do I want to go? Terrarium. It's really going to be a guided tour kind of episode. I really want to go see Backrooms too. Still haven't seen Backrooms. I don't have anyone to see Backrooms with. Master of the Universe, I can probably convince my brother to go watch it with me. Oh, it literally... I thought we were just straight up going to Unova for the wild part of this game. No, it's just in a big terrarium. Oh, is that the mud that make the game crash? My wife is here. My defense mechanism is lactation, like a squid, only grosser. This is it, the part beneath the seas that has gained renown around the world. You'll go to Backrooms. Let's go see Backrooms. Our very own terrarium. We may be underwater, but the projectors built into the walls and ceiling make it feel like we're actually outside. Oh, that's dystopian. That's really... Why didn't you just make it above sea instead of adding that horrifying element to it? Aw, I'm going on a date, everybody. To Backrooms. I designed all this myself, and believe me, it wasn't cheap. Within this dome, there are 4 distinct biomes. Here we have the mud that makes the game crash. Oh, okay. I see Tasha's point immediately. The mud just blue screened. Off to your right, you'll see the breezy tropical coastal biome. I was like, is that the mud that makes the game crash? And the mud said, no. Last but not least, way out of this, we can have Arctic and snowy. We do the mud again. I wasn't looking. These biomes' air temperature and humidity levels are regulated with utmost care. That's why you can find completely different Pokemon species living in each area. We should put a lot of effort into it. Tell me, Brunswick, which biome tickles your fancy right off the bat? I will go to the mud. The mud what make the game crash. It's a very familiar sort of environment. It reminds me of the bayou. Open stretches of land make it very easy to observe how Pokemon are living. What's the case with this? They're really poorly made. Oh no! No, not the digital man. They use a self-serve healing machine installed around the terrarium. Now then, Director Cryano, can you explain to us why the crystals form here and how the wild Pokemon are able to terrestrialize? Don't you know already? Listen to... Oh, I get it. You want me to do the talking. In that case, let me show you. The reason is actually right above our heads. Oh, how did I not notice the green glowing disco ball? That there's a terrarium core. This has to be his canon voice. That there's a terrarium core, which presides over all that happens in the terrarium. It contains a fluid that we jam-pack full of a special material from Paldea. It's constantly emitting terrestrial energy. That's what allows Pokemon to terrestrialize in the dome. Wonderful. Well said, sir. That's exactly right. Though I still don't know what this special material is within the terrarium core itself. It's never been shared publicly, has it? Oh, you want to know? Well, in fact, it's... Well, I plumb forgotten. Oh, it's gotta be it. Briar put it all together, so I'm not so certain myself. That's what I thought you might say. Don't spell out lactation. Jesus. Bing bong. You're doing a bad job. Practical battle class commence shortly in the coastal biome. Students participating in this class should make their way to the coastal biome now. Bing bong. Oh, it looks like you're just in time to see a class session, too. This is too good of a chance to pass up. Won't you join us, Brunswick? You can get your first taste of our school's classes. Do cows like? Yes, that's like their whole thing. Is that what the process? Yes, it's lactation. No, I don't want to go to school. Let me catch Pokemon. But it's such a great opportunity to learn. You can't tell me you don't like studying. I go to a frou-frou free learning school. Don't... My senior project was running around and making friends. Yeah, I don't want to go to class. I wonder what the flu and terrestrial ball tastes like. Mountain Dew. I think I'd be more of a hassle than anything of me. You had me holding your hand. Tide Pod. Candy. Yep, that sells it. Please find your way to the class site in the coastal biome on your own. Oh, it doesn't seem like I'm needed here. Wait, sir, you don't. But I've made sure that the dorm room has been all set up for you, Brunswick, so don't forget to give it a visit later. Oh, and yes, one other thing. Could you open your Pokedex app for me? Let me just airdrop. I hate that you airdrop it now. We used to be a real society. Catch as many Pokemon here in the terrarium as you please. Don't be afraid to go Salzburg wild. It's your student life here at Blueberry Academy. Just remember living up to the fullest. And there he goes. Well, you can at least count on me to be around when you need me, so there's no call for concern. It's probably time we both head to class. I'll be waiting for you to join us in the coastal biome. Was that it? Am I free? Am I free? Can I roam? No, stop waving at me. I want to roam. Blitzel! You're playing Deltarune from the start because it's been a while and like... Lucy is so damn dramatic. Yeah, I do like that opening. Look, I whip my hair and my my hair takes a second to reset. Whip, 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 whip. Oh, you're a child. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a fully adult man. I'm gonna catch that who pees on a pod. It's the music from it's the music from the New Nova. I clapped when I saw it. That's just like from when I played the game. No, the gecko here. Yeah, I know you. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have any students in my chat. It's two heads of exactly the same genes and battle in perfect sync with each other. I don't know if this is a hot take. Doduo is one of my favorites. I love Doduo. I don't know if that would clear my top 10, but it'd definitely be in my top 20. Well, Dodrio, not Doduo, but you know. I'm gonna call him... Two Fuzz P. Doodoo is literally me. Me too! I also have two heads. Doduo down. Oh no! Someone pick him up. We got Eggies. Yeah, what other highlights from the Direct? Yeah, I'm just not super excited about Ocarina of Time remake. And you know what's another element of it? I've talked about this before. Again, this will be our 5th Ocarina of Time remake. You know who's done the best remake of Ocarina of Time? The fans. They've done better than any game that Nintendo has put out for the past half decade. You have a pre-transition trans girl? Wait, hang on, what? Hold on, what? Egg. Oh, I see. Is that what a pre-transition trans girl is called? Egg? That might be vernacular I'm not familiar with. Are you talking about Brunswick? Because Brunswick is all man. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, do I have an outfit that's less Fred Flintstone? Or Fred Dew? Here. Oh wait, no. I gotta go all the way down. So I got the BB uniforms. Those BB Spring. That's horrendous. BB Summer. I don't like any of these. BB Winter. Oh my god, these are terrible. This is the best one. The tracksuit's the best one. It gave me my goddamn beret back. You took my beret off. How else am I supposed to express my individuality? Egg is a term for a trans person who doesn't know they're trans. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That is a new term for me. I have not heard that one. I just call them... I tried to think of a different breakfast item, but sausage didn't seem appropriate. Maybe sausage is appropriate. Pre-transition trans girl? Sausage. It's definitely not appropriate. Appropriate's not the right word, but it is funny. Dude, I love McQuacken's the animation. These steps don't lie. I'm such a great guy. I'm gonna have it. I'm not gonna fucking go. Don't that do my friend. Oh no, I'm spreading my mind virus. Who's learning wave crash? No, you don't learn wave crash. These hips were not made to crash. Rhyhorn claims an area with a 6-mile radius as territory. It forgets where his territory is when running, however. Same. Call it... this one could be sausage. They kept saying they have sausage for us, but not sausage at all. Pokedex is minus. Yeah! Go me. I learned the buttons. Also, Pokedex was not the right button, but I did find the right Pokedex. I wanted to go to this. I am in the wrong box. Where... am I? Where did those guys just go? Where did Rhydon just go? I wanted him to go... Am I crazy? Did I just miss Rhydon? I was like, oh, I better move him. Rhyhorn. I was like, oh, I need to move Rhyhorn. He wasn't golden once. Oh, he was just hiding in the corner. Okay, there we go. Hiding in plain sight. Alright, 2 Fuzzpea, egg, sausage. You 3 need to go to a different box. Keep things nice and leveled. We got blunders here. What else was announced this weekend? Code Veronica is cool. That is the game that needs a remake the most. Like, Resident Evil is an incredibly consistent series that usually the games are at least pretty good. Code Veronica is one of the few from the series' first Dark Age that's like, oh, okay, this is actually a really bad game. It's terrible. Persona 6, yes. Now, it is kind of a monkey's paw moment, because, like, finally, the Phantom Thieves are free from being paraded to every remake and spin-off imaginable. We finally are getting new protagonists for the Persona series, but we didn't, like, get anything about it other than, fine, we're making it. It was a teaser. And the color is green. But it does lead to some, like, speculation, because I do like, oh, here we go, the mud that makes the game crash. I'm gonna save before we go to the mud that makes the game crash. I have 1 hour of silence interrupted by you're taking too long in the background, so sometimes you get jump scared in the fight. I was editing some videos the other day. Crudvault's video, actually. I was editing that with 5 hours of silence occasionally broken by Hornet Silk Song. That was very fun. Keeps you active, you know? Keeps your brain alive. It does lead to speculation, because, like, it was very death-themed. Like, more so than Persona 3, which this whole thing is Memento Mori, you will die one day. But it seemed, like, very, grungy and, death-themed. So I wonder if the musical motif is going to be grunge, which I think that'd be kind of cool. Because they've done hard rock, they've done jazz, and they've done pop. So like grunge, I guess Persona 3 was more hip hop than hard rock, but it had motifs of both. I'm hoping for like a grunge motif for the theme. I think that'd be good. Gotta play chapter 3 and 4 of Deltarune. I do. That is true. I need to. But I gotta replay 2 again before I do that. And because I'm playing it on a different system, like, so here's the whole situation. This all happened a year ago, because the chapters 3 and 4 came out a year ago now, which feels wild to say. Time doesn't exist. It's not real. 3 fuzz p. Three fuzz. Peas. 3 fuzz peas. Am I gonna stream it? No, I'm not gonna stream it. No. Well, maybe. Nah, probably not. I don't have a lot of time nowadays for like extra streams, you know? There was a time where I was like, oh, I'll stream twice a week, but like nowadays I just don't have time. Is that the first time I picked up Dupiter thread? Oh wait, no, Dupiter's a different Pokemon than Yarnaby. Right. Yeah, but like the time of like, oh, I'm gonna stream this game that I want to play is maybe one day I'll be back at that, but right now, no. Oh, he's in a little nest. That's cute. Oh. I might be back there one day, but right now, no. Oh, Trap Inch. Inch in this game? I went and stocked up on quick balls so I could catch all these little goobers. Nice. I might want to put out Punch Rat just for the sake of paralyzing dudes, because he has Nuzzle. I'll call him Peak. Let's call him Deltarune. Because it's a trap. No, that's not true. Yeah, but I still haven't played Chapter 2 again. I need to play Chapter 2 again. Here's the whole situation that happened a year ago with Deltarune. So I had played the first 2 chapters for free on my computer, like most people. And then it came out on Switch. And Tasha played through the chapters. And I was like, yeah, I need to play Chapter 3 and 4. Fully intending on it, and like the kids, the nonprofit I work at, were harassing me about it. Like, yeah, you need to get it. And one of the kids, very sweet of him, bought me the game. Now, I felt really bad about that because he bought it without my permission. Like, he grabbed my, because I bring my Switch to do Smash there, or Mario Kart sometimes, and like, he was like, oh, hey, we're going to hook up your Switch to the internet because it needs to do an update. And I didn't really think too much about it because I was like cleaning at the time. I was like, yeah, okay, sure. There's the internet code. You can hook up the Switch to it. It's fine. He came back upstairs like 20 minutes later and was like, hey, we bought Deltarune for your system. And I was like, oh, you're a child and I have money. Don't do that. It's very sweet. It was complicated. We're going to call this one Vyvanse, like the ADHD medication that makes it hard for me to name Pokemon. I was like, oh, it's very sweet, but like, don't do that. I have like adult money, and you work minimum wage at a terrible food job. You don't have to buy things for me. Buying it wasn't the problem. It wasn't a matter of I can't afford Deltarune. It was a matter of I don't have time to play Deltarune. Because that's what happened. I just ultimately, things got really crazy from there. My cat with cancer, remember Willow? She, passed away around that time. And then I spent a lot of time taking care of Tasha, and, life got the better of me. And then I just never had time. And I felt so bad, because he bought it, and I didn't know how to express, like, it wasn't really a matter of money. It was, I don't have time to play this right now. You know, for their third map, oh, Spider! For the third map they've made in this this engine for this game, sure still looks terrible. I think I was in a guilt trip into playing it then. I don't know what you mean. I did feel guilty, but it didn't. Being guilty didn't magically create more time in my schedule, you know? Like, I just the other day finished the Star Wars game I've been playing for like a month, Jedi Knight. It's not a long game. That's like maybe a 12-hour game, and it took me like a month to beat it. I just don't have time for gaming nowadays. If I'm not streaming it or playing it on the treadmill, I don't have time for it. I'm gonna call him Mr. Pibb. Yeah, but I did feel bad about it. I did feel guilty, but so now I have it on my Switch. So I forgot a very crucial step in this story. Tasha was like, "Hey, I have Deltarune." I think I bought it for Tasha's birthday, if I remember correctly, because her birthday is in June. Everyone wish Tasha a happy birthday every day in June, please. That's right. I got it for Tasha's birthday, and Tasha was like, "All right, you need to play this." And I was like, "Okay, I'll play it." And so I played Chapter 1 again. I was like, "Well, if there's new content on the that has to do with the new chapters, like kind of building into one another, then I want to see it. So I need to start from the beginning." So I went to go play through Chapter 1 again, and that took a whole night because even though I was going as fast as I could, it's an RPG. You can only go so fast. There are cutscenes and whatnot, and it's not like I wanted to just blitz through it. I wanted the good ending, so I had to beat everything the hard way. So, you know. And then, of course, I wanted to be like, if there's content that you get for beating Jevil and for beating Spamtum, then I have to beat Spamtum and Jevil again. And those can be difficult prospects to make myself do. Because, like, the Jevil fight, I've beaten it 3 times now in my life. Over the course of my life, I've beaten it 3 times. And it has gotten easier every time, but it still is just a pain. It's a pain. It's like, I haven't played the Bloodborne. I haven't played Bloodborne since I beat the DLC. Like, a couple years ago, I had, like, a gaming theme year that I used to be good at and haven't been so good at in recent years. Where I played through DLCs of games, or replayed games with DLCs that I hadn't played. And one of them was Bloodborne. I played through Bloodborne and the Old Hunters DLC. And since then, I've, like, started Bloodborne again, because it used to be a game I played, like, every year. But I have not beaten Bloodborne again since beating the DLC. Because every time, I get a couple hours into it, and I go, oh, if I continue with this, I have to fight Orvin van Kos again. And I could do it, but Lord, I don't want to. So that is a similar thing. Like, I have to beat Spamton, and I have to beat Jevil, and I can do it. It will just take time and years off of my life. Okay, so they are making up for the lack of Terra Shards in the base game by just throwing them at me right now. What's up with these Minecraft cubes everywhere? Do they explain the Minecraft cubes? It was kind of like a garnacle. I'm knocking out some BBQs. Yeah, okay. I'm doing some BBQs and my pals during our break between classes. And barbecues? Sukasa the student. I don't think the localization team knows what American names are. Look at those hips. I'm gonna take a short vacation, Roman. You just go take a Roman up in your brain. Take a little break, take a break, take a bit of little Roman holiday, Roman holiday. You need a Roman holiday, Roman holiday, Roman holiday. You guys knocking out some barbecue. Just doing a little barbecue knockout, dude. Right, I probably should have swapped out McQuacken. This team composition only works if I pay attention, and I was too focused on singing Roman Holiday by Lady Gaga. That's not even Lady Gaga. That's not even close to Lady Gaga. Oh god, what's her name? I'm losing her name. The rapper? She's got problematic politics. Nicki Minaj, thank you. Thank you for the person who was typing that. You don't need to type it anymore. Roman Holiday by Nicki Minaj. Ow. Oh, that's kind of cool. He's got the Fear Smeargle. Alright, respect. Reading you is a quest I'll never be able to complete. Man, the camera sure did not like that one bit. See, what else was announced this week? Because there was also PlayStation Game Fest, whatever. There was a Final Fantasy Rebirth was, not Rebirth, Refresh. The Final Fantasy Remake Part 3 was announced. That's cool. I still need to play Part 2 of Final Fantasy Remake. What exactly at time is Remake is going to include Master Quest? Why would it? Why would that? Maybe it's paid DLC. You know their track record with remakes. They're really bad at not including all the stuff that's supposed to be there. We played one on this channel. Remember Shining Pearl? I'll never trust a Nintendo remake again. Plus, I mean, not to continue pulpifying this very deceased horse, but you could go on Google and look up Dolphin Emulator. Download it. Then look up Ocarina of Time Master Quest and play that by the time I finish this sentence. I'm gonna call this one Sourdough. Sourdawn. I don't know. Did they announce anything at the Nintendo Direct? I'm like, let me look at the list of stuff. Hold on. Everyone take a beautiful look at the landscape. Near, far, wherever you are, I'm looking up the YouTube page. Nintendo Direct. Let's just go to the YouTube page. Let's see here. So Kingdom Hearts 4, Xenoblade Chronicles Collection. One of my biggest holes in the Nintendo lexicon is Xenoblade Chronicles. I really don't care for Xenoblade Chronicles. It's just never been... I'm not a big fantasy guy, and I'm not a big sci-fi guy, and this seems like sci-fi fantasy, and it just doesn't really appeal to me. The games have never really been something I'm like, oh, I gotta try that out. Like, they've always been a little, Duskbloods finally gets beta tests in the winter. The fact they're announcing a beta test in the winter is crazy. Wii Sports Resort, I believe Chippy the Chips in the chat put this one best when they typed in the Discord, wow, now I can pay $70 for thumb wrestling. That's about Wii Sports Resort. Or Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. The extent of what I care about it. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Definitive Edition, Switch 2 Edition. Now, someone typed that in, and then didn't immediately go, wait, maybe we should stop. Talk more about Star Fox 2. Don't really care about that. Or Star Fox Switch 2. Mina the Hollower is something that's been on my radar. I need to go watch it because or go play it. I haven't seen anything about it. I just heard like, oh, this is the next game by the Shovel Knight team. And I'm like, that's all I need to know. I will have it one day, not today, but one day I will get Mina the Hollower, and I will play it because I love Shovel Knight. I don't want to see anything about Mina the Hollower until I do. It's called the Walking Jungle. Nuts of its face is a will of its own. So those are nuts now. We're confirming that they're nuts. Nuts. This wasn't part of the direct, but Donkey Kong 64 being on the Switch is cool. Apparently it's a good emulated version too. I saw a short that was like, there's like a test for how good a Nintendo 64 emulator is, because it's notoriously a difficult thing to emulate, because a lot of the games on the Nintendo 64 knew that it was like held together by 3 mice on a hamster wheel. So they were built in such a way that they could like detect and compensate for lag, and since emulators handle lag in a completely different way, they usually don't quite run correctly. All right, let's actually put this like plan into motion here. Ready for the BB League. But apparently the emulator for Nintendo Switch, at least Nintendo Switch 2, like, it passed the test that they do for Donkey Kong 64, which is like the opening sequence, Donkey Kong, if there's like the title card, and like he's like running around the background. Oh, everyone here is an electric trainer apparently. Cool, glad I got my guy out for this. All right, here's the plan. I Rage Powder, and I go for an Aqua Step on Blitzel, and then I have something to... Hopefully I can kill it, and then I have something to baton pass out. Because that is the whole thing here, is trying to... Oh, not discharge. Trying to get up stat boosters on McQuacken so we can baton pass them to someone else. Also, I'm so slow. McQuacken's slow. V-Boost, Moxie Boost. Okay, we gotta get those tail feathers out of my face. McQuacken, dude. Alright, we do a little shadow balling, and then we use... Hopefully now I'm faster than everybody because I just got a speed boost. We baton pass. There we go. We pass that Moxie boost and that speed boost on to... Probably someone who's going to be immune to the electric. I'm going to say Punch Rat. He's going to be a good call. Right, so Donkey Kong 64, the opening, Donkey Kong like jumps in the water, climbs up a vine, walks across a little plateau, and swings across a couple vines. And in a lot of emulators, that doesn't actually happen, including the Wii U emulator, the previous re-release of it, because the inputs that the computer gives to Donkey Kong, because it's an emulator, don't make up for the frame difference that naturally appears because it's an emulator. And so Donkey Kong in most emulated versions of the game will climb up the vine and roll off the cliff instead of jumping onto the vines because the inputs aren't correct. But in the Nintendo Switch 2 emulator, he does, go correctly, which is cool. Now, it is wild that it took him that long to get the Donkey Kong. Maybe it's because they were trying really hard to make it work right. Because remember, Christmas 2 years ago, they were like, here's all the Donkey Kong games that we haven't released on our Nintendo Switch Online. Here's the rest of them. You want Donkey Kong? We got Donkey Kong for you. everyone was like, oh, cool. And they were doing like one a week. And like, well, there's one missing still. They're going to release Donkey Kong 64 any day. And then it didn't happen. And everyone was like, what the hell? Where did Donkey Kong 64 go? It must have been they were trying to like make it work. Because if the emulation is good, I hate giving that credit to Nintendo because no, they never do anything to like make something work. What extra effort for no additional pay? That's crazy. Why would Nintendo do that? Oh, cactus. I wonder if I can... How much power is Machagacha? 80? 80. Okay, so that will definitely also kill him. Am I just stuck continuing to throw balls? I guess. What else? What else to talk about? Oh, I know something to talk about. I'm going to give a report continuing my journey through the Star Wars movies, my revisit to the Star Wars movies. I watched last week over a couple of different sessions, because again, I never have any time for anything. Desert Spirit? You mean like tequila? That was a good joke. I don't care what anyone says. This is the best joke of this whole stream. Tequila, the Desert Spirit. So I watched Return of the Jedi. Now, my memory of this one is... Because, again, hadn't seen special editions. But I did at some point catch the really bizarre scene that they added to the special edition. They added it to Jabba's palace. There's, in the original movie, from what I remember at least, there's a point where they're in Jabba's palace, which is the first part of the movie, where there's like these dancers dancing around in Jabba the Hutt. They're really trying to make Jabba the Hutt be like, oh, this is a real scumbag. You want to see this guy get choked to death with a chain. They're really trying to portray him as a real scum lord. And so there's like these dancers dancing around and like rubbing his tummy and like pulling lint out of his belly button. And then eventually one of the dancers, after he gets a little too frisky, like tries to choke him out, and she dumps her into the pit with the Rancor and she dies. And everyone goes, ah! And you're like, oh, I want to watch all these people die in a car explosion. And then later they do. But there's this bizarre scene they added to that now. Maybe because it was a little too gritty. Just a little too not good for the kiddies, I guess. For him to, like, make a scantily clad woman dance for him and then dump her into a pit when she talks back. Like, maybe that's a little too much for the kids. So instead, they have this really dramatic, not really dramatic, this really, like, goofy, cartoonish dance number where this like weird tube mouth alien comes out and goes me mama me mama me mama. She comes out and like there's this other alien who looks like a bug. He's like, like he comes out and Louis Armstrong's over the mic, and like you can see his uvula flapping. Like it zooms in on it. It's a really bizarre scene, and it still ends with the woman getting dumped in the pit. It's just now. It's amidst a bunch of goofy high pop music. It's very strange. Anyway, my general thoughts on it. I remember everyone saying, oh, that movie is bad because it spends too much time with the Ewoks. I didn't actually mind the Ewoks. Like, coming at it as neutrally as I could, and trying to come out with a fresh mind, like, the Ewoks were fine. Like, a big thing in Star Wars, especially at that point in the existence of the property, is that, don't judge by size. Size matters not. Big power can come in little sizes, and even a small force of like weird teddy bear creatures can be a force for good and combat evil in the galaxy and be an invaluable ally in the destruction of the... A small hope can create a huge fire. A small spark of hope can create a huge fire of glory and liberty. I'm fine with that. The only real problem with the Ewoks is that they're a little too slapsticky. Like, it's fine when... Like, because they're coming out with, like, little wooden spears, and, like, they're barely moving because their costumes are too thick, and, like, they're, like, poking and, like, throwing rocks at stormtroopers, and, like, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with watching a fascist get beamed with a rock bola, and then, or, like, a log rolls down a cliff and, like, trips their big walker and knocks him over. That's pretty cool. I like that. I'm cool with, like, Bugs Bunny logic being the thing that takes down the Empire. I'm cool with that. The problem is, they also treat the Ewoks like they're just slapstick targets. Like, one gets on a bike and, like, goes real fast and goes... and, like, he goes real fast and, like, go get that little guy! And he's, like, hanging on, but with his little legs and flailing in the wind. Actually, that is kind of funny. I do like that a little bit. But, like, one, like is swinging a bola, and it's supposed to be like, oh, they're like a savant in these bolas. They're supposed to... You wouldn't think of them as threatening, but them throwing these rocks with ropes is actually a little bit threatening. But, like, this one, like, swings it and it hits himself in the face. And, like, you're kind of ruining you're underselling the power of these bolas if he's hitting himself in the face and then getting back up. And, like, I don't know, they spend a little too long with having them fight it, I think. Like, I think the best part of it is... I'm gonna tell this an Ewok. I think the best part of it is, like, there's a couple that are running away from a walker and it blasts them, and then, like, they both get knocked to the ground, and, like, one gets up and, like, shakes the other one, and the other one doesn't get up. And, like, that's kind of like, okay, the Empire is, like, really doing a number to these little guys, even though they're fighting back with the best they got. Like, their innocence is being destroyed by the Empire. Like, that's kind of cool. I think the biggest problem with the movie is that, the first half and the... Oh, I should have changed. Well, I guess they're going at this with a ghost tea. Like what you do with the Stasis and Niga members. Wait, what are you talking about? I'm lost. Or you choke them with the chain? Is that what we're talking about? Or like hit them with a slapstick? Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Throwing logs at people? Yeah, you throw logs at them, that's right. You stasis it and then... Yeah, I gotcha. Oh, well, it's fine. It's fine. Shadow Bug. This really... Craig was the worst possible Pokemon to bring to this. I was not paying attention. Oh, never mind, it's fine. Oh, a side tangent about Pokemon. Can we get back to Pokemon for a second? Originally... I had a fun plan with Punch Rat, because, like, he has Volt Absorb, and the idea is that he can, like, go into a Thunderbolt that's meant for Quaquaval. He'd swap into that with the Baton Pass. But I had an idea of going in with, okay, he doesn't have Iron Fist, but I can give him a Punching Glove, and that's basically Iron Fist as an item, and I can give him Arm Thrust, because obviously Arm Thrust is a punching move, and I can give him Thunder Punch and Iron Fist and Arm Thrust, and, like, you know, get in, nuzzle, Electric Terrain for Iron Valiant, Trans Rigs, and then Arm Thrust to get a little power in. Arm Thrust is not a punching move. What is that shit? I played it, I can't. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. Tasha was gonna go to a local Gashapon place with a friend, and they canceled on her apparently. Sorry about that, dear. I just got her for her birthday. I got her a bunch of tokens for Gashapon. She was gonna go take them on a little date. Or play date. These Pokemon are created by a science of ancient, mysterious civilization. Like the Yiga! Or something. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Yiga. Yeah, I'll go with the other person tomorrow. Okay. That sounds fun. Pokedex updated. And I sure don't know where... So these are the boundaries of the... Okay, the different biomes. Let me look at the map, actually. Oh, it's a circle. That makes sense. Then the coast is where I'm supposed to be going, right? Yeah, over here. Love Disc is here! Everyone's favorite Love Disc. Well, let's stick to the savannah for now. Oh, hang on, they got Scraggy over here. Oh, they're doing all the forms of Sawsbuck through the different biomes. Okay, that's cool. How's the disc so far? I found the mud what make the game crash. I found it. Found what you were talking about. I was like, is that the mud that makes the game crash? And then while we were still in the cutscene, the mud went like it blue screened. Like the mud disappeared and like the Windows crashing blue screen popped up. I was like, yep, that's gotta be it. That's gotta be the mud what make the game crash. Scraggy. Scraggy. Scroogy doo. Y'all remember the Scooby-Doo movie? Like the live action ones from the early 2000s? How there were two of those, and they had Monsters Unleashed. And in Monsters Unleashed, Shaggy drinks the gender bending potion. The hell's that about? Matthew Lillard. No, Shaggy. Shaggy Doo. Shaggert Daggert. I blew Tasha's mind the other night. It was a Shaggy do what? Weed. Weed. What? Because it says "we" in it? Oh, you can put in "we." You just can't put "weed." Really? Ugh! I just collected that baby sweat. This game sucks. Yeah. This game sucks, man. Sure does. Because earlier today I was like playing through, like making sure my team was good. I was laying on the couch and and Josh was like, "How's the game going?" I was like, "Man, I sure don't like this game anymore. I want to be done with it." Can this one be Coke, or you're not gonna let me put Coke in? You're mumbling to myself. I was mumbling about how I didn't like the game. Okay, this one could be Coke. All Thai rogues are drugs. Alola, Goku dude! Mumbling about sandwiches. Oh yeah, I had another problem with sandwiches. Because I had to grind on Blissies. Don't take that out of context. I had to grind Blissies in order to get everyone up to level. And so I was like, okay, I need another encounter power normal sandwich. And I saw on the list of sandwiches, there's a tofu sandwich. And you make the tofu sandwich, and it's got lettuce, tofu, some sauce of some sort, and avocado, and a big patty of rice. And I could not get all the ingredients to stay on, and I couldn't figure out what ingredient was doing it, because I did have one where I had one at least of every ingredient, because it's too many ingredients. It makes you do like 2 things of tofu to do it, and it kept giving me encounter power fighting. Like, I'm so mad! So eventually I looked up what to do, and someone online was like, "Oh yeah, ham and pickles." I was like, then why was it telling me tofu? Go, Gert. Oh, and Geodude counts as a different Pokemon. Okay. Different Pokedex entry. I don't remember it was always like that, but it probably should be. They are just basically different Pokemon. Yeah, apparently if you get one ingredient wrong on the tofu sandwich, instead of getting encounter power normal, you get encounter power fighting. Which was pissing me off. Because they wouldn't stay. It's just a baby wandering through the dead zone. Ellicott sure is an egg. Not like a trans egg. I mean like a egg you'd crack open and a yolk comes out. Egg. Egg. Eggy. Call him Egg Child. I don't like the idea that Ellicott has fur. Do you see that? That's the thing you get is Ellicott fur. I don't like that. Egg Child. Is Magmortar in Legends Arceus? Or is that just... I know Electivire is. I'm already thinking about... Because I am going to dedicate myself. I'm just going to complete all the Pokedexes. Even though it'd be kind of a pain in the butt. I'm just going to do it. Okay, Magmortar is. Okay, that's going to be way easier than trading for one. I would really rather not trade Pokemon as much as I can get away with it. The more I could just transfer from other games, because, you know, it's kind of like a team effort. I've gone through all these games on this stream and there's something a little poetic about collecting them all in one game to fill out a Pokedex. Even though my son is forever trapped in Let's Go Eevee. My dad gets to escape, though. The gang's all here. Sorry, I keep coughing directly in the mic. I'm having a cough kind of day. We're in the throes of summer now. This one's just a man. Oh, someone screwed up making the Wither. They gotta go get more Wither Skulls now. They messed it up. I wonder if Minecraft still works like that. Probably not, right? That's a little cruel. To like, I think I'm pretty sure what. Hi, Pyroar. It's the circle of life and it moves us all. This has got to be intentional. He's not moving. He's like programmed to stand here. On top of Pride Rock here. And that. That Sawsbuck ain't know what's good for him. Minecraft looking ass. Is it gonna... I hope it explains why there's Minecraft blocks everywhere. Like half-built Minecraft structures. Yeah, it's Little Pride Rock. That's Deerling, not Sawsbuck. That's just a baby smearling. Oh god, the mud would make the game crashes here. Ah, Psychic Spider? What a terrible concept. Change my Pokemon. Who could be Psychic Spider? Honestly, Craig is probably the best option against Psychic Spider. Yeah, let's go in there, Craig. Actually... We're being completely honest, if we're like looking at the full scope of my entire box, the best answer I have to level 52 is actually not that bad. Flaxwell. Flaxwell destroy. Flaxwell strongest there is. Flaxwell auto crit on Psychic Spider. The Mind Spiders. I think that's a D&D enemy. Like a spider that uses its psychic telekinesis to hypnotize you and walk into its web. That's either a D&D enemy or some shit that internet historian made up. It's one of the two. Ew, mind spider. Expel, my beloved. I didn't realize when naming this creature Flaxwell, because that's obviously a reference to Maxwell, my beloved. You know, it was really clever at the time because it was, you know, a cat, and so Flaxwell, Maxwell, it's good. I did not realize at the time. I didn't realize this until literally earlier today that the middle stage of the duck line is Quaxwell. Which I feel like they really missed an opportunity there. They were not paying attention in the way they should have. Press let's Pokemon to stop Gafapabadon. No one over there Pokemon isn't paying attention anymore. I know, right? They really missed out on Quaxwell, my beloved. It succumbed to the onslaught is crazy verbiage. I broke the spider's mind. Now I shall break other things about it. Like its legs. What? What? I don't know, it was the face Brunswick was making. Brunswick had menace in his eyes. Homie had the eyes of Muhammad. And the braid of Obi-Wan Kenobi. The GOAT, Muhammad Ali. The employee electrical trust is Mind Spider. Mind spiders. Rats. Rats. We're the rats. I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules. I heard myself say that from the other room. Don't swear on my Christian server, dear. Listen to your sins. Oh, homie is still fuming from when I kicked his ass earlier. Yeah, this game sure still do be ugly. I want it to not be. But I'm looking at it and it's just like... Who was it that made that comparison? Was it like Small Ant, maybe? I remember distinctly seeing a YouTuber short. Did you use Ogerpon to fight the emo boy? I didn't. Was I supposed to? What? Wait, what emo boy? I have Ogerpon with me. I have Rolf with me. But he's a little overpowered to... Who's the emo boy? I'm gonna need more... Are you the emo boy? Makes all my nervous on standing behind me while I'm using a self-serve healing machine. I mean, I guess Harry Plopper. I don't know who the emo boy is. I'm gonna need more... Kiki. Oh, I haven't fought Kiki yet. Who's Kiki? I haven't fought Kiki. Oh, Kieran? Oh, I guess Kieran would be in this, wouldn't he? Oh, that'd be kind of a dick move. Hey, Kieran, remember we had that fun adventure and then the cat chose me instead of you? With a mask? Yes. Kieran, okay. I mean, obviously, I feel like I would have picked up on... I'm supposed to use... Why is Everstone still an item? I would have picked up on... How is it the first time I've picked up an Everstone? Hold on. The original game not have Everstones in it? And also, why'd they break that trend? Everstone's a dumb item. Exclusively for pranks. Alolan Diglett! Electric Diglett changes my guy to... who's good against Electric Diglett? It's gotta be Fazbear. I would say I've gotten pretty far in memories under Gecko. Look, all the good times we've had here in the big underwater rapture place. Look, they got gold mist here. I'm not taking my time. I mean, I am taking my time. Hang on, let me rephrase that. I'm taking my time. It's not ADHD. I'm just taking my time. I'm enjoying it. Having a good time with Pokemon, kind of. You know, I'm enjoying it in a potato chips kind of way. Man, I wish there was a different flavor of potato chips, I guess, but not too much onion and spaghetti. You can never put too much onion and spaghetti for me. You're the one who has a problem with onion. Also, thank you for making spaghetti. Alex is here. Conversate. While I catch this little ground wiener. Alex said he'll go see Backrooms with me. Oh, I got his dirt. I got his dang dirt. Good show, play date. Aw, little play date. It'll be fun. We'll get popcorn, and I'll throw M&Ms at him the whole movie. I'll be like, look out, it's the back room, and they'll hit him. We did say, yeah, we did use the word date. Just for all the shippers in the audience. We call him a dirty boy. Dirty boy. Thursday evening? It's gotta be later Thursday evening. You know what? We can play this out in person. We don't need to play this on the stream in front of everybody. But tentative maybe. Who's Slimo is here? They got, oh, I see him in the background. I see his big, long, brown neck. He's over there. You see him? See the guy? A brown guy. No, we plan this out now or I lactate. I can't stop you from doing that. It has to be your own choice to not do that. We can't. The whole internet is gonna know. All 4 people watching right now are gonna know about our plans to go see Backrooms, and they're gonna be there and they're gonna throw M&Ms at us and say Happy Pride. What you have together is beautiful, and we'll be like, no, it's not like that. And then, but it's not that we have a problem with that. It's just that it isn't. And then that'll go on. And then we'll miss the movie. Oh, you know what? Real question, since we're talking about the movies. Everyone in chat, what is the movie theater snack to go to? What's the movie? How do you you're at the snack counter, the movie theater, you got money for snacks. What are you getting? Red vines. Yeah, popcorn is too expensive. I mean, sometimes. Oh, Happy Pride! Happy Pride, he's here. Gay Slimo is here. Happy Pride! He's just wiggling around back there. Whatever you can sneak into your pockets. And smuggling in M&Ms. So I asked her what your best movie theater snack is, and 2 people in chat just said, I'll do crime. Just, I don't have a problem with that, I'm just pointing it out. Popcorn, Reese's Pieces, and a root beer. Oh, see, Brandon's got the whole order. He knows what's up. You gotta treat yourself when you go to the movies. It sucks that it's overpriced, but like, you know, get something. You're going to the movies. You're paying for the experience of it, so treat yourself while you're there. Sneaky M&Ms are the best. I will say sneaky M&Ms are better just in a practical sense. I am a big fan of the, I would prefer any kind of M&M besides regular or peanut butter. But I do like doing the M&Ms and the popcorn trick. I love doing that. It's good. 2 large sodas and no snacks. That seems like a recipe for missing a chunk of the movie because you gotta pee. Sometimes you gotta have half melted chocolate to really round the experience. To be fair, when me and my boyfriend went to the movies, he bought peanut M&Ms for me. So I'm a little biased. Oh, that's very sweet. Just like the M&Ms. Thinking of pizza. My friends, I stuck a pizza. Hold on, what? This is my loving partner telling this story? What's going on? You gotta know a guy. You gotta know a pizza guy. I did have a friend in high school who worked at the local movie theater who... They don't tell you this, and they probably... I don't know if they would still do this, but this is how it was in high school. Because they have the popcorn, like, the big bags pre-popped, and really the machine is just there to, like, to look. It's already pre-popped in giant bags. You can buy one of those giant bags for 20 bucks. They'll just sell you a giant bag. So one time I did get a giant bag of popcorn. And that was what I ate while watching Interstellar. And then my lips got real dry, and I hated Interstellar. A big top hat. The back door. Oh, I can't put a pizza in the back door. I probably should just pick up Gay Slimo. I don't know why I was like, nah, I'll just evolve regular Slimo. And oh, Esperanza! Shh. Don't tell anyone about my pizza at the back door trick. If I'm like strapped for cash and I need something to treat myself in the movies, I do do cookie dough bites. Is usually my answer to that. And it says we had to follow the laws of this town. So yeah, so no pizza in the back door. Franza. Esper is the most plush-coated Pokemon out there. Hot take: the most plushy-coated Pokemon is Esper. Like, it's got those big ol' eyes like a Beanie Baby. It's just a plushie. Like, if that thing wasn't moving, you'd be like, oh, it's adorable. You pick it up, and then it, like, blinks at you, and you're like, Sounds like you're in a gang. Dude, I've been criming this dang old town for years. Don't say crime as a verb. I've been criming. Oh, hey, look, there's all the slack-offs. Remember when I spent like an hour on stream trying to get a slack-off? Here they all are, arranged in a star. There was something up here I was going to get. It was going to be Slimo. But he's gone now. Slimo is gone. I missed my opportunity for Gay Slimo. For Big Gay Slimo. Ah, well. Eventually I'll have another chance to get Big Gay Slimo. Hot Tux is the coolest take known to man. I don't know. I feel like people find Esper kind of ugly. Because it just has big eyes that don't emote. Gunbird. What about the snuff? How my dog kind of ugly? Oh yeah, your dog is a pug. Big eyes, blocked nasal passages, shitty attitude. I wouldn't call it ugly. I would call it not a cat. Yeah. One big data is Ed and the Gumburb. You woke yourself up last night by farts. Yeah, that's simple. Hold on, I was just entirely disarmed by that image of Trumbeak. Hold on. What did I just see? Why his lips doing that though? What? What? It's a beak. Why is it going kissy face? It's a beak. Okay. You had a human body, what part would you start on? Thigh? Oh, all these guys are in the wrong spot. Oops. Yeah, Trumbeak is here to like steal a little kiss. I don't like that. Oh, it was quick. Well, you know, you're predictable, and I know what I am. That would be tough. I choose calf. That calf would be tough. That's gonna be the lean meat. Calves work so much harder than thighs. I don't like Espiro. Thighs are like I can't think of an animal where like the thigh isn't like the thing you want to go to first, because it's like it stores like some fat and like it's like meaty but not too tender. I like a ribeye. Yeah, like a ribeye steak, exactly. But man, you know. Sometimes, look, so just gotta be quick on it. The other day, I was at the nonprofit, and I don't remember what conversation. I was having a different conversation with a different student, but Alex is having a conversation with a student that had apparently turned to like someone who's in a hospital and unable to move, as some would rudely call a vegetable, and I don't know how this got to here. They turned to me and said, "Bigby, would you be a vegetable?" And I said, "Yeah, I'd be a pumpkin." It's like, you know, why wouldn't I be? I could be a pumpkin. You ever heard of like, the pork butt? Yeah. You're gonna tell me you got a dead body in front of you. You gotta eat it to survive because you're on an island with nothing but sand and a dead body, and you're gonna like, well, I'm gonna start with the ass. I'm just gonna eat its ass like groceries. Like that's where you're gonna start. You're all on the insides with nothing but seeds. I have many surprises, Ed boy. The sea is making the game lag. And that's why I married you. Aww. Orpa is actually in the shoulder area. That is true. And tell you'll never barb. I knew that. I wasn't ready to correct him on that. Ew, Bruxish. It's a good thing Bruxish isn't a real Pokemon. I don't actually have to catch it to complete the Pokedex. Oh, I already have Love Disc. Okay. Do I have Inkay? I don't. Also, Inkay, not a sea creature. They keep doing this kind of revisionist thing in this game. Like, Tynamo is in the sea. Tynamo is not a sea creature. Tynamo is a little floaty guy. Inkay is not a sea creature. I didn't cook meat. I don't cook meat. I think pigs are impure. I mean, that's true. Many cultures think that. To be fair, they do eat trash. And then we're like, yeah, I'll eat the trash eater. We're like... Stinky. Yeah, no, in case, like, I know it looks like a squid, so it'd be like, oh yeah, someone who's not paying attention would be like, oh yeah, that goes into the, within the area with the sea Pokemon, but it doesn't. It's a Cthulhu. It's a, not a Cthulhu, like a Mind Flayer. Like, it's Eldritch. It is not a sea creature. Going on revisionist history. I know, it's bugging me. It's such a small thing. Like, it's not like... It's not gonna ruin anyone's experience that Inkay is in the sea, but it's like, it shows they're not paying attention. So, is this just Pick-a-Peck with his harem of Blossom? Is this the harem anime starring Pick-a-Peck? My Adventures with the Flower Girls? I'm gonna grab one and leave. Is Bruxish any good in battle? I've only heard about how ugly it is. Okay, there's two answers. The answer that I have to keep to remain on brand as Bigby the little hair guy, is, ew, no, Bruxish isn't really a Pokemon. It's missing no. You should never... It actually has a glitch where, like, if you try to throw it out in battle, the game, like, pulls out a gun and shoots you. But the real answer is, it's fine in battle. It's got Strong Jaw, which is... biting moves are a niche. Usually they're not as powerful as, like, regular moves, but they have good secondary effects, so giving them more power is good. Plus, it had Psychic Fangs as, like, its signature when it was introduced. So, like, that's a really good move, and it gets a lot of good use out of it. It's fine. But, ew, it's gross! I don't like it. Kissy lips. Smooching Samuel. Speaking of battles, I'm gonna go squat. Oh, put your hands on the floor. That Blossom is under the sea, and that one's on top of the sea. Everything is wrong with this image. Ah, don't get away from me. You freaks. You freaks! Oh my god. At this point, the stream series has become a parody of itself. I'm just running around looking at how this game is falling apart. Like a bridesmaid who actually has a crush on the bride. And I go, haha, isn't it funny how this game be broke? I'm going to bust nut in water tower. Okay. Have fun with that. Dinner is ready. Thank you, I'm streaming. Jesus Blossom. There's Jesus Blossom and Submarine Blossom. Gang's all here. Indigo Stinger. There. Do I have Luminion? I do. I think that was one of those ones I just kind of pulled in from another game, if I remember correctly. Who's that? Oh, it's Love Disc. Oh, this poor Sawsbuck. How'd you get here, buddy? How you gonna get home? Your child is on a different rock. Gumburb! Big Gumburb. Ah! One of these days I'm gonna proc a burn with Machigotcha. Machigotcha. Oh, 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 there it is. Oh, there it is. This is America. This is America. We got Blossom under the sea, and we got deer stranded in the rock. You fast? You're not fast. These I'm just throwing balls. This is America. Now, I actually am going to end a little early tonight. So we're going to end at about an hour. Just because I got other stuff I got to do. Unfortunately. As a reminder, we're not streaming next week. I thought it was just so I could rest for my my big boy job is hosting a conference next week. And I was like, oh, I'm just gonna rest up for that conference, and that was why I wasn't gonna stream. But apparently, I have to also work a concert the day before the conference starts, which is the day that we stream. So I guess I'm gonna do that instead. Do kitty dance. If you wouldn't mind. If you want help, let me know. I'll come help you with kitty dinner. But I was hoping to just kind of go through for the next hour. I'll call him Howitzer. Thank you, dear. I appreciate it. Howitzer. Yeah, and then we're not streaming next week. And then the following week, I'm still not ready to like pull the trigger on this, but I think we're going to move to Wednesdays instead of Tuesdays. Because my schedule is just arranged in such a way right now where that's the most convenient option. I'll keep dinner in the fridge. Thank you, dear. I appreciate it. I'm arranged in such a way where right now Wednesdays are the best. I'm sorry that keeps happening. It's hard to have a consistent schedule. I'm trying my best, I promise. But as we move into the... towards the well, I guess I shouldn't say second half of summer, just moving into the summer, it's just gonna end up to where, to arrange the rest of my week in a way that I can get things done that I want to get done, like going to the gym. Then I need Tuesdays to be free. Yeah, so the work has been hell. I'm not allowed to talk about it too much, but it has been pretty nasty lately, I won't lie. Only for so long. Eventually, Tasha and I will find a different spooky mansion, and we'll go do something else. And hey, if you want my upload schedule and stream schedule to be more consistent, don't forget, I'm always hiring freelance editing. I'm rephrase that. I'm available to hire freelance editing. So, you get wind of anybody on YouTube having a project that they need an editor for. They're like, oh, I'm hiring people to help me produce things. Send them my way. Because I'm looking for jobs like that. We're looking at Luigi's Mansion. Yeah. It's pretty good. It's already got ghosts in it, and there's a lot of them, but we're hoping we can kind of, like, outbid them. Their lease is up, and if we can give them a better offer, then we can be in Luigi's Mansion. Eh. That's the sound of Luigi's Mansion. The competitive market, the spooky mansion market. Like, you wouldn't think that they'd be super priced because, like, they're spooky, they're haunted, but like, look, the housing market is rough. People are willing to deal with some real spooky mansions to get a good price on a house. There we go. I just had to jiggle the camera about it. There we go. Alright. Let's do some plot, why don't we? Uses vine to make flowers. The flowers that come from the desert of develop healing properties. Yeah! It's Labo. Labo. The fuck up Freddy made this Pokemon. Haha, the joke I made. In that video for Alolan Pokemon Designs Ranked, the whole joke I made was like, oh yeah, this is such a grass-coated Pokemon. All of its abilities have to do with grass, and it gets all these grass support moves, and of course it's pure fairy. So fuck up Freddy made this Pokemon. I don't know if anyone noticed, but there is like a blink and you'll miss it edit there. Like, because it ends on the fuck up Freddy made this Pokemon, and the text is wrong type dipshit. But there's like a few frames where if you pause it, it says, actually, it's just a fine Pokemon. It's just meant for double battles, which means it's no good for a single-player playthrough of Pokemon Sun or Moon. Which is true. Comfey is very much a double battle-oriented Pokemon, which means it's great to put in this DLC. Like, this is probably the most work you're going to get out of Comfey. I'm a little obligated to not use it, because I'm using new Pokemon. Because my own stupid dumb rule set. But, like, if you're playing through this, like, consider picking up Comfey for it. That is a great double battle Pokemon. Its whole thing is just being in sync with grass types. It's only fairy type for a balancing thing. Because its abilities benefit grass types too much. So if it benefited itself, it'd be too powerful. Oh, Brunswick. Yes. You didn't have any trouble finding the place. Say again. I didn't quite catch that. Hello, everybody. Shall we get started? Looks like we have a new face here with us today. I'm sure you're all enjoying the tropical climate we've recreated here at the coastal biome. Remember, it's really for the many Pokemon living here adapted to such weather. One such species has ever grown exceptionally larger than it might have in other regions thanks to all the lights exposed to here. That's right, certain species of Pokemon can have completely different appearances depending on the region. We call this variation a regional form. That brings us to... I don't want to learn about Pokemon. I think just today's test, I'd like each of you to catch one of these Pokemon, specifically an Alolan form Pokemon. If you got one, come and report to me. Now get catching. Oh. Cool, I already did that. Many of our classes here at Blueberry Academy are practical ones like this. So off you go. Don't ever think it. Just do your best for your first class. Oh, it's just career tech, right? Boss, I already caught everything on the way in. You managed to catch a Alolan form Pokemon for me? Yeah. Here it is. Where did he go? Hang on, I gotta sort. Imagine if you're a teacher and you tell your students, all right, your assignment is to go get an orange from the tree out back, and one of the kids comes like immediately up to you, is like, hey, yeah, I had this done. Like, oh, you already got an orange? Yeah, and they open up their big fruit bag and it's got bananas and apples and grapes, and they're just sorting through it, sloshing fruit everywhere. Ah, here you go. Here's the orange you wanted. A long lad. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna give him a Alolan Geodude, since that's not in this area. I wonder if we have a special dialogue for it. Liberal arts BS. I know, right? God dang crunchy school. Where's my Geodude I caught? I swear, it just kind of sends them to whatever box it wants. Here we go, it's in mistakes. That's well right, you have without a doubt got yourself an Alolan Geodude. But it's actually a magnetic stone. Iron sand gets stuck to the bits that have especially strong magnetism. Hey, Brunswick, you already finished... Oh, hang on, I'll try it again. Brunswick, you already finished the assignment? It was a walk in the park. So battling isn't your only talent, yet. You've got a knack for catching Pokemon, too. It's easy to see how high level the students must be at Naranja Academy. Alright, gather around, everyone, gather around. Thank you, dear. Tasha just floated a caned sweet tea at me. That's delicious. We're all out of time for today, so that'll have to be it for our class session. Didn't manage to catch a Pokemon in time. That'll be your homework to complete before our next session. Class dismissed. Man, really guess I'm stuck with homework because Brunswick ran up because he already collected 5 of them. So, Brunswick, what you think of your first blueberry class? It was easy. My word, so the classes in your academy are even more demanding? Oh, I was supposed to go make an appearance at the club room. Shoot. I'm afraid this will have to be the end of our little tour, but let me leave you with one more tip. Here at Blueberry, we have lots of extracurricular tasks you could do called Blueberry Quests. it's just BBQs for sure. Oh, that's why I call it a BBQ. Oh, because it's America. George Washington eating his horses during the cold winters at Fort Worth. It's sort of like missions from the school assignments that students are out catching stuff. You might also be asked to have your Pokemon do some auto battles to catch specific Pokemon. These sort of things. You never know what the next BBQ might be, or whether you need to go carry it out, or what kind of sauce you'll need, or whether it'll be mustard or no, don't put mustard on your barbecue. Goodbye. Okay. But if you could do what's asked of you, you'll earn blueberry points, also called BP. BP is the kind of school currency you can use in the cafeteria at school you have to work to eat. You might be able to use it for club activities in the future too. Anyway, the long and short of it is that you should do BBQs and get yourself some barbecue points. Barbecues are special quests set up to the students' extracurricular pursuits of Blueberry Academy. With the quest sent to your Rotom phone, you'll receive BP. You can always check out quests currently available and press the right button when you're out and about. A max of 3 quests will be displayed by default. Each time you complete a quest, a new one will be added to its playlist. Every time you clear a tick quest, a special bonus quest will be unlocked. You also help your friends with their... Oh, that could be fun. To do with chat. Gross. You can blueberry points, school stores... And that's it for me. Sorry for having to dash, but I really must be off now. Enjoy your time at Blueberry Academy. Brunswick knows it's up. It's really interesting how Brunswick's face has evolved from nervous, just with a change of clothes, from nervous to really smug. Oh, is my face still working? Okay. This is Brunswick's phone, right? It's me, Carmine. I heard the news you got picked for Blueberry Academy's exchange program, right? No. Like, whose cardigan? Who's her cardigan? Lacey's? Yeah. I know you're not talking about Brunswick. Nice try, you can't fool me. I can smell the zebra next to you. I've already got solid confirmation you've been enrolled here. Maybe you should totally come show your face. It's been too long already. Let me think, where can we meet up? Oh, have you been to the terrarium? There's a special place called the Central Plaza right in the center of the dome. I'll meet you there. Don't keep me waiting, you know what's good for you. Okay, I guess I know what's good for me. Oh, I was gonna catch that. Sorry, Tyrum, I didn't know it belonged to you. Been having nice Pokemon medals? Ugh, more of this, huh? Your guidance counselor. Yeah, here at Blueberry Academy, try to get the students decided to battle each other. Here at Blueberry Academy, you want our students to be fighting all the time. Constant combat. I'll try to defeat 5 students. Okay. Okay, cool. Oh, gross. That one has a selfie stick. You're the worst. You're the plague of society. Alright, what we got? Catch 1 Pokemon. 10 Pokemon with auto battle. Wild Pokemon swimming. Definitely not gonna do that. But I'll auto battle some dudes. Here, go kill that flower. Kill this flower too. Easy. Kill this herd of sloths. Unfortunately trapped on the ground. Kill them. Murder them. This is the easiest game of my life. I just press R1 a bunch. Or I guess it's R. Because I got ZL and ZR. Right. Is it done? Did I do it? One more. Kill one more helpless creature. This one. A cat. Kill it. There we go. Make myself a PM. Okay. Interesting. So they got ambient quests. I guess that's like future planning. Because like, oh, this is the last DLC. We need to give quests that like auto update so that people can automatically do them forever. It's an odd thing to put in a Pokemon game where normally you do like a battle facility. Because people like those. Remember when you did those Pokemon? People liked them. You don't do those no more. Why don't you do those anymore? It's a Viper! I'm assuming Central Plaza is like up here. Right? Or up there, maybe? Game up! That's not... Hey, Brunswick, my dude, why'd you lock onto the literal invisible bird instead of the giant gay slime? Ah! Fight me. Ever since I entered this school, I've dedicated myself wholeheartedly to training birds. What an odd thing to say to a complete stranger. It's a viper. I hardly know her. That's a good joke there. Oh, hey, a battle that McQuacken can, like, actually, like, take part in. I think I'm gonna go for Matcha Gotcha. We'll go for a Matcha Gotcha. It's not super effective. It'll yep, that's what I was afraid of. This Toucan has like the focus blast thing. Okay, never mind. I miss battle facilities too. Well, Toucan's about to absolutely tear up McQuacken. So I guess I was wrong when I was like, yeah, a battle that McQuacken could take. Big Gumber Blast. That sucked. It's a flying guy. I guess Punch Rat would be good. It's on the right. Probably Terrasilize it too. And then Douchebag is fine. I was like, I don't have anything for flyings. I do. Do you have any tips for the battle subway in black and white? In black and white, not particularly. Nothing more than the usual. Just like, oh, get something with some good. Get something that's been IV, trained and studied. Get something hidden. Obviously, like, I think Gen 5, the AI still doesn't know what to do with you if you just get a good setup going. So, like, Baton Pass is always a good choice to do that with. Getting a nice Baton Pass team where you get someone who sets up a bunch of stuff, then the Baton Pass out to someone who can do it. Shell Smash is always a good way to kind of cheese those things. No, Chirpy Peeper! Your friend's died. Goodbye! That Slimer came up to him. It's like, no, don't worry, you still have Slime Boy. Even though your birds are dead, you still have me. You all still have me. Okay. We'll do a little auto healing. That was, not a mistake. What's the word? Anomaly. Surely that wouldn't happen again. Matcha Gotcha. I really like the animation for Matcha Gotcha too. Very cute. Do a little spin. Do a little spin. So is that what you've been playing lately, Zesty Voyage? You've been doing a little black and white? I do like black and white. Probably the best one. Maybe not black and white. Gen 5 is the best gen, but I don't know which of the two games I would definitively say is the best game in the series. Because black and white has the problem of no older Pokemon in the game, but that's also kind of a strength, but it also means that there's a lot of dex filler in that game. Black and White 2 has such a wide roster, though, but the problem is it might be too wide, because then, you're spoiled for choice. You could just have, out of the first route, you can have an Eevee, a starter, and a Riolu, which that's the game right there. What is Muck's name? Big Gay Slime, of course. Big gay slime. Can I? No, I can't. Okay. Big gay slime. You can have my big gay slime. Ooh, Talonflame. Oh, already have you. Don't need you. Oh, a little lonely man. What's that? Crazy that this biome just has Zangoose and Seviper hanging out with each other. Like the thing they're not supposed to do. Oh, the spider is here! Big ol' Bubba spider! Surrounded by trees! What a nightmare scenario. Did I talk about the D&D campaign I was running with the kids of the nonprofit recently? How I have a banana spider in the campaign, but it's literally like a spider made of bananas. And instead of them being like, oh, that's horrifying and moving on, they like adopted one. They have one, they use Charm Animal on it. And now it's just like hanging out in their bag. Play Black and White 2 if I had it physically. Old games are just too expensive right now. That's true. Join us on the emulation side. Assert the darkness. Join the pirate crew. Spider. Araquanid. I talked about this in my Alola Designs video. I think people sleep on Araquanid. The problem is Araquanid it does the water bug thing so much better than Wimpod and Golisopod. But it misses one thing. Presentation! Presentation. Presentation's important. That's part of what makes a Pokemon memorable. And the thing is, Golisopod, its ability is terrible because it's like a switching mechanic that your opponent has control over. That's really terrible for battling. But also, it's cool. It's cool and very memorable for a Pokemon to have that. So even though of the water bug types introduced in Gen 7, Araquanid is way better. Like, I would rather have a Golisopod 9 times out of 10. Because it's cooler. It's a cooler bug. Sometimes aura farming is important, you know? And there's no better aura farming than being on Guzma's team. Attacked even by a large enemy, Horsey effortlessly swims to safety by utilizing his well-developed dorsal fin. That's same. R. Oh, hey, they got a comment man Minior here. Oh, I should collect my prizes. I got the blueberry, I got the ability capsule. The game is lagging a little bit right now. It's okay, a little bit more to the next one. How big is this Pokedex? Oh, we're not even... I would imagine it's like 200 again. Oh, and there's a Seadra. Probably won't just give us a Kingdra, even though that'd be cool. That'd be real cool if you just gave us a Kingdra off the bat, so we don't have to trade for one. Sweet tea is delicious. Love me some cane sweet tea. I probably kill with Matcha Gacha, right? I definitely do. I'm gonna Shadow Ball. Seadra's just like dancing in the water. It's fine. There you go. Easy. Now we just net ball it. I'm net balling, you know? Oh, I guess dive ball actually better. It lives underwater. Gotta have better instances to use dive balls. It's pretty hard to use ball. Any other games people been playing lately? I have been playing. They had this on Uber sale right now on Nintendo Marketplace. The Mega Man Legacy Collection. I say been playing it. Like I had an hour today to do something, so I played it for a little bit. Sea Dracon. I had the Mega Man Legacy Collection for GameCube back in the day. Which, if there's any kind of indicator of like, oh, we have gotten worse as a society. Like, remember how there was a in 2004, there was a Mega Man Legacy Collection on the GameCube that was $40 that had all 8 standard Mega Man games and the 2 Mega Man Power Fighter games. So that's 10 games in one package. And now they have the Mega Man Legacy Collection, which has, in all fairness, 10 games split among 2 different games now. That's some bullshit. I do say so myself. But it is on Uber sale right now, and I never actually played Mega Man 9 or 10. So this afternoon I had it and I was like, you know, I'm gonna pick. Oh, cool. Good thing I'm a ghost. Doesn't affect Craig. Yeah, so I've been playing a little bit of Mega Man 9. It's an odd decision they made back in the day to when they were making Mega Man 9 to have it so that like it's because it was the first Mega Man game in like a decade and a half at that point. Like Mega Man 8 was like way early 2000s, and so Mega Man 9 was like I think I'm gonna say it was like 2012, something like that. Odd decision. He doesn't have his movement abilities in that game. I didn't know this. I don't know if he like gets them later in the game or what, but like he doesn't have the slide and he doesn't have the charge shot. He doesn't have either one of those like iconic Mega Man abilities that, you know, were evolutions in the series when they came out. Ugh, no, I'm not touching that. Ugh. Catch that, it's gonna glitch my game. Absolutely disgusting. A bizarre decision. I mean, it took me a while to get the hang of it back, but you know, I think I have it now. Ooh. Torch lit lab. Yes! 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 They got Galarian Slowpoke! I knew it! I knew I could hold out for Galarian Slowpoke. I knew it. I knew I could do it. If I just held out for it, then I wouldn't have to do a trade evolution. And I was right! I could just get Galarica Twigs, hopefully. Probably with BP. Good to know. Go me. Good job, Bigby. Thanks, Bigby. It gives off a stimulating scent because of chemicals that have seeped into its body from the spice it eats as a staple food. Same. I eat enough Tonys and then suddenly you start smelling like cayenne. I gotcha. Tony. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh. That makes me immeasurably sad. My disappointment is immense. and my day has been ruined. That it is a different Pokedex entry. You're right. Which, ultimately, that's better for Pokedex organization, because they are different Pokemon. We don't have to treat them like they are like, it's cool, I get it, but like for organization, let's make them different Pokemon. But yeah, that makes me sad. And this means I could take the Goth Mommy out of the breeder box, which I'm very happy to do. Okay, well, third guy on this plateau. I'm just sniping quick balls on this little ledge here. Also, I know I just kind of glossed over this as it was happening, but remember just a moment ago when I was like, yeah, I'm going to the Central Plaza, and then I wandered over to this little cave, like, oh, I'll check what item is in this cave, because that's all that's been in caves so far. And then there's like a whole cavern in here. What's that about? Why is there a whole cavern in here? Man, the camera does not know what to do here. Oh, I'm in the rock. I'm in the rock. I see. Craig is in the rock. We got rock, Craig. Cool. A bunch of dirt in the rock. Oh, there's the Jiggle Mom. Whoop. Rotom. Already have Rotom. Thanks for the offer. There's like a whole cavern in here. What's that about? Why is that in here? It's got dark cubes from Kingdom Hearts 3. It's got Gramble. I think I already have Gramble. I don't have Gramble. I'm in the league club. Oh shit, that guy's in the league club. I gotta fight that guy. I'll be back for you, Granbull. I gotta fight this guy in the league club first. Actually, I should probably catch the Granbull, because I will never find this spot again if I lose. Big dog. You fool, I wasn't going to. Eat my matcha! Let me spin it around for you. I had a real tasty, Natasha and I went to the gacha place last night because I got all those tokens. And I had a real tasty, taro bubble tea at it. That was fun. I love taro as a flavor. It's real nice. I love that kind of like earthy sweetness. That and like matcha has the same thing. Like just kind of a toned down sweetness. That's just pleasant. I find as I get older, I don't like overly sweet things. I like things that have like a not like a bitterness to it. Just like kind of a natural sweetness, you know? Doesn't feel like I poured a bunch of sugar in. It just feels like this thing just naturally is sweet. Sweetie. Oh, you know what? I didn't even pick up on what that Gramble was doing just now. I was like, yeah, it's a little weird that this, I was about to comment on it. I'm glad I didn't, because I would have looked like an idiot. I was like, it's a little weird that this Gramble is terrestrializing to normal. Normally, they terrestrialize to a type that they don't have. Because, like, these, like, special glowy ones give you a special terrestrialization type. And then I realized, oh, that's right, Gramble's not normal anymore. Gramble is a fairy, and has been for the last decade and a half. And I still forget. You're challenged by Ian's here? Ian, you would pull some bullshit like this. Craig McQuacken. Which was not intentional. Do I die here? Not if I kill you. Actually, I do die here, which is why I'm going to. Or do I rage powder? Do I rage powder? Let me rage powder. I'll rage powder because no way they're gonna take down Craig. Oh, hi, Final Blue Man. Welcome to the stream. No way they take down Craig. And so I golem. If I use rage powder, they're going after Craig. And unless they're using discharge, which I think they're going to use discharge, this was a mistake. But I get them the speed boost. Yep, they use discharge. It's fine. Everything's fine. How you doing, Final Blue Man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Been spending the last 2 hours trying to put my baby to sleep. Oh, I hate that. Them dang babies never sleeping. Okay. What's this guy's problem? Volt absorb? Excuse me? What? Am I missing something here? Why did he just use Volt Absorb? Also, this Rage Powder strat has not worked once. One strat that a reliable partner. I keep going like, oh yeah, I'll get a free turn with Rage Powder, and then it just never fucking works. Not once. Okay, well, does Golem have an ability that's like Pixelate but electric? Let me look at this. Alolan Golem. Let me check my memory. Alolan Golem. They were absolutely kitted to fight a grass type. Let's get trans rigs in here. Galvanize. Oh, okay. Oh, it's one of those signature abilities that's also a hidden ability because talent. Yep. Okay. Yeah. It made Explosion a electric type move, and that's why he Volt Absorb. Low Golem has an ability that there's no times in the electric type. Well, look at that. I just came back to chat. And there it is. Electrosis Levitate. Yeah. That's true. Was there something I did? Did I do something that would indicate I would use? Did I use a ground type move on Electros? I don't remember that. Oh, they make Galvanize a hidden ability. I know that is the worst when they make. It's one thing if it's like an ability. You're like, oh, I didn't think of that. But when it's ability that's like their signature ability, why would you make it hidden? Rhyperior has Lightning Rod, I think. Probably has like Lightning Rod and like Rock Power Gem or something like that. Oh, yeah, no. I was talking about... God damn, they are kitted! They have a counter to everything! You can't kill Punch Rat. Punch Rat loves me. Alright. You made me do this! Ed boy! Does the sound of the shepherd have to punish you? Rolf! Get it with the hat of discipline! Hat of discipline? You live in a cave?! It's funny, because they do actually live in a cave. Yeah, they were kitted. They had something for... They have tight coverage out the ass. And the bisexual flag pants. Wait, but I'm part of the League Club. I could have lost. Because your Pokemon don't love you. Because you need a haircut. Yeah. Pokemon just do be one of those series that's always 2 steps forward, or 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Like, oh, we got a cool hidden ability that or hidden, a signature ability that we designed this Pokemon around. Oh, that's cool. It's hidden. You have to do some extra bullshit to get access to it. Why? He's in the League of Legends club? Yeah, couldn't you tell by the stink? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, hey, there's a... Do you fucking mind? I'm trying to go heal my dudes. Slash C Carmine for the end of the stream. See, reflect this. Whoa, cool! That's just a little learning gazebo. Oh, I gotta take a picture I want to use. Picture down. Oh, that's right. I can't use my camera while driving. Oh. There we go. I did the thing. So, listening to Pokemon, just make yourself a TM. I can't be a TM. I'm already a man. Alright, I'll surprise that Zangoose. Or maybe not. I'm sure I'll find something I can sneak up on. They're just handing out these Terra Shards. They really are just like, I'm sorry they were so rare. The thing that our main gimmick mechanic is themed around is rare. I'm sorry, here. I have 8,000 of them. Oh, is that the Central Plaza? That would make sense. Except that it's nowhere near the center. Where's that? That's the Coastal Plaza. I gotta go up and over this mountain to get to the Central Plaza. Well, dang. I got a ding-dang turned around in there. I would walk 500 yards. I would 500 more. Pick up items with the ground 10 times. You don't even have to tell me to do that. I'll just do it. 1. It's like candy. Oh, I want that mini ore. Unfortunate, but you really gotta quick all these dudes. Or not. Oh, of course. Yeah, we could just miss that. That's cool. We'll just get exploded on. Fine. Just chill. These guys are gonna be a pain in my ass, aren't they? To get there for the Pokedex. Minior. I want to like Minior. I really do. It's just, it's me. I didn't make enough of a point about this because I wrote the script before I went to go get footage of actually catching a Minior. In my Alolan Pokemon Designs video. But like, when I was catching the footage, I'm like, wow, it sure is mean that they have explosion. That's a little cruel. Like, we already got the Gachapon mechanic, and like, that's fine, whatever. The fact that they also explode, it's a little cruel. Oh no, the game didn't adjust when I came out. Tasha must be outside the spooky mansion because Gal is screaming. Yep. Do you hear that? Y'all hear the cat scream? Meow. Meow. It's so sad. He's such a sad boy. Ow. 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 This is a nightmare place. If I was like walking here in real life, it would be, this would like legitimately mess with your head. Like it's like a white void. Ugh. Oh, this is terrible. This first year. That first year. Hey, first year, Kieran. He's like, you turned into a completely different person all of a sudden. Oh, no. I gave Kieran trauma because his dog chose me instead. And it was like, hi, I'm Ogrepon. And I'm like, your name is Rolf. Let's trade Pokemon. Sure! It's like a conversation I had in school. It used to be a sensory nightmare. Because, yeah! Also, you walk into one corner, it's snowing, walk into the other, it's raining. It's terrible. Sweet, sweet synchronization. Like to heal my Pokemon. Alright. Let's fight. I assume we're gonna fight her and Kieran. So let's do that, and then we'll end the stream. Sweet, sweet synchronization. Ah, the euphoria of synchronization. Oh, hello there. My name is Sinclair. I'm quite the outstanding researcher, you know. Would you like to help me by participating in an amazing experiment I'm working on? Yeah. There's the spirit. Let's head over to the test. No, I didn't want. Oh, god damn it. You'll need to have a Pokemon out of its ball for this experiment. Just let me know once you're ready. Fucking fine. Are you ready to help me out? This amazing experiment. Yeah. As the spirit, let's get started then. Synchronize. Whoa, 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 whoa! Now that you're all synced up, the Pokemon move is directed by your thoughts. So the move does this tree for any Pokemon try moving over. What the fuck? Whoa! 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 What? Uh-huh. We just telepathically create mystery dungeon? What just happened? Ah, yes, you're so in sync. I was able to get some very useful data from that session. Thank you very much. Here's a little something for your trouble. And every time this, would you mind thinking of just one more experiment? It'll be more work than the last one, but I'll give you something really nice out. Let's do that next time. I'm not ready for that to happen to me right now. That was a lot. That was a lot to take in. I'm not ready for it right now. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pretend like I wasn't an animal for a moment there. Oh, I gotta make myself a TM. Hold on. Very syncing with Ogrepon. Oh, I can do that. This is the technical machine. You know what, Kieran? That'd probably piss off Kieran, so I'm gonna do that. Let's... is there a way to sort by TMs I don't have? I'd like to make one I don't have. If that's possible. Is there one that I can make we don't have? Ah, there is! Eerie Impulse! Everyone's favorite fucking TM. There, I crafted myself a TM. No, it's a terrible move. There we go. Is there anything else I can help with? No. I just did that for the Disney books. Finally, I can read in peace. Alright, you make a good point. I'll go do that with Rolf. And then we'll do the Kieran thing. Is that Kieran? Over here? On the phone? No, it's just a student. Oh no, I lost her. I learned, she learned how to turn people into Pokemon and then I lost track for, oh god, oh Jesus. Oh no. There she is, okay. I think that was super villain origin, sorry. Are you in the mood to help me out with my amazing experiment? Yeah. Okay, then here we go. Synchronize. Your mind and feelings are synchronized with those of your Pokemon once again. This is your second time synchronizing. You should be able to do all sorts of things. Let's begin the battle test. Start taking out some other Pokemon in the area. I don't like this. I don't like it turning me into a Pokemon. I can collect items. This makes me feel queasy in a way I don't understand. Yes, let the bloodlust run through you. The instincts of the animal have taken over your mind. Allow them to flow. Wow. Ah, yes, you got the best synchronization I've ever seen. Sure, so your talent can put this amazing event to good use. Retain the synchro machine. You put the synchro machine in your bag's key item pocket. So you could, it may look a little uninspiring, but you can use it to synchronize whatever you want. Try it out with lots of different Pokemon. Okay. You can work in sync with the Pokemon that you have walking around. You hold down the L and then press the R button to begin synchronizing. Just so the synchronization only works in the terrarium. So I could just... Huh. I'm a little nightmarish about this. But it is cute. Can I attack myself? No, I could just go through myself. Huh. How far can I get away? So they just nonchalantly mastered telekinetic control here? Kieran, it's me! I'm in here! Okay. It's like a specific button prompt, too. That's weird. And, like, I wouldn't have noticed if I had to talk to this random NPC. That seems like a pretty core trait of this DLC. Okay. Cool. Hi. I guess I'm gonna move on like that didn't just fucking happen to me. So yeah, things are a bit rough right now. I couldn't agree more. Oh, you have a visitor, Carmine. Yeah, that's not my good Ed voice. Hang on. We already did Eddie. We have Ed. This is Eddie. We have double D for Kieran. And Ogerpon on battle. Oh, time to see, brother. But you missed me, huh? Yeah. I want to see his best posse, huh? Time for me to go. Nice seeing you, Carmine. So long. Okay, see you around. Who the hell is that guy? That's one of my classmates. She's an interesting one. Speaking of classmates, it's kind of weird seeing you here at my school. Look at you haven't changed at all since we last met. As for me, well, I've been helping Miss Breyer with the research. We've been in all sorts of different regions. Made my Pokemon a lot stronger than they were the last time we battled. Yeah, you want to see? Oh, you totally want to see. Well, we have a battle core right here, so get in position. Don't enthusiastically agree, Brunswick. I hate Carmine. Okay, you ready for a double battle? You won't know what hit you. Okay. I'll throw out Ogerpon in this at some point, I suppose. You're challenged by Pokemon Trainer Carmine. Probably has something to say about Ogerpon. Not into this shit, though.
I give you a special treat since you came all this way. Get ready to eat terrarium dirt.
That's rude. Ah, you can't lower my stats. Now I'm gonna... What am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna Rage Powder. With the understanding that Craig is probably not gonna make it through this turn. That's fine. I'm gonna close combat that Mightyena. You know, I just realized the Baton Pass and close combat sure don't have very good synergy with one another, do they? Perhaps I want to invest in a different fighting type move.
Hey, stop that. What's useful is not very effective move sometimes.
You don't think about it, but Baton Pass does also transfer negative stat ailments, including confusion. Do you know that? The Baton Pass will transfer confusion. Okay. I'm gonna take out Craig for if you're using Flame Charge. I don't really have anything to put in. Oh, I can put in Rolf. Do that. And then I'm gonna try to build up some Aqua Steps on 2 cannon here. Get a little speed boost so I can transfer that out. Probably bring Craig back in to heal off whatever attacks Rolf is about to take. Ralph!
Hey, Huggerbot, you must really miss me, huh?
Oh, that's cute. It's a little cutscene. It's good of them to use that mechanic to acknowledge that you've been doing other stuff. You know? They always use that talk in the middle of the combat mechanic to be like, oh, you're oh, right, it's stats. I was like, what? And that shouldn't hit me because of clear amulet, but no, that didn't hit me. Damn, okay. That's fine. We got Scrafty. Douchebag is probably a good call here. I can probably get rid of Sunny Day. You don't need Sunny Day team anymore. I didn't think about that. Let's do Ivy Cudgel. No, let's not do Ivy Cudgel. Do Horn Leech on Scrafty. Let's not do that. Let's do Wood Hammer on Scrafty. And then we'll Rock Slide it out. That way we don't make direct contact. He's definitely going to use Beak Blast again. There we go. Now, as long as Douchebag doesn't miss, this should be fine. Yeah, easy. No direct contact, no burn. Sinister.
I got one of those too.
Do a little that. I'm thinking a little taunt. I'm gonna taunt Sinistra. Sinistra's kind of a supportive bitch, so I'm gonna use taunt. Oh, she's using terrestrialization. That's kind of cool. She doesn't normally do that. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Grass. Kinda lame. Bitch. Bonk. Yeah, I knew it. I called it. I'm good at video games. Do another one of those. I mean, do we fly on Scrafty? We fly on Scrafty. That seems easy enough. Part of Douchebag's strats, if you can call it that I have built into how he works, is that he can basically stall for turns. I was hoping to pair that with someone who knew Earthquake when I initially thought that through. But the idea is like stall for turns. So that we can like get burn in, get more stats in, and then also like Earthquake would be good. There we go.
There you go, the big hits. Basically, to you lesser doing kindness, huh?
That wasn't super effective. It was just a hit.
That did not go the way I had planned.
Yeah. Where's your brother? You gotta show him that his dog loves me more.
I got so much stronger once I could translate my Pokemon, but you just had to go and get even stronger, didn't you? You still don't hold back at battles, huh? Another thing hasn't changed a bit. Hey, by the way, have you run into Kiki yet?
No, I haven't.
Never mind, if you haven't seen him yet, it's fine. Are you kidding me? What, was this assignment too hard for you too? Hey, that's...
Whoa! Whoa! Mother of all transformations! Somebody found his gender. Their gender.
I know, that's Kieran. He almost saw us.
It looks different. You got a haircut.
Keep your voice down. I thought I told you to train 5 Pokemon to battle with.
Oh, everything's been really hectic at home this month.
Oh, got it. So that means you're just okay being this week forever. That's what I'm hearing?
Oh,
Well, since you're so busy, I'll go ahead and do you a favor. I'll write your resignation from the club for you. I don't need people in my club who don't take it seriously.
there's an onion for hair now. Wow. I can't. I'm sorry. Give me the juice. Oh, holy shit.
Not what you were expecting, right?
He looks different, acts different. He's been the same since we got back from the school trip. Well, that was painful to watch. Everything Carmine. Carmine's new mystery friend. I think I may have heard you, though. What are you, that new kid with a wild backstory?
What a lovely surprise. Just the annoying bozo I didn't want to run into.
Come on now. At least introduce me.
This is Drayton. He's the worst.
I agree.
He's the strongest trainer at Blueberry Academy. Well, he was, at least.
Beautiful intro. Thanks.
This is Brunswick. You're on a foreign exchange program. He's my friend, and...
What about Kieran? You're friends with that guy? Yeah, we're friends. Ah, I see. That's great. Now I'm gonna put your ass where your mouth is and your mouth where your ass is. How about I show you to your club room?
Why do you need to do that?
I haven't joined any of the clubs since we got here, right? Take it from me, you'll have a way better time here if you join one. We'd loved us as an interesting new member. In fact, we did better call dibs now. I don't know, I kind of like the voice I have for Drayton. Come with me. I don't do a good Kevin.
Ah, dork.
I don't have a good Kevin.
Yeah, see, I told you he was the worst. Look at him, just assume he'll go along with whatever. I'm gonna go with you. I think I'm in love with them.
Okay, we're still gone. Yeah, it should probably take this long. And we're here.
Hey, you sure this is a good idea? Yeah, because...
Cousin Kira? Nah, don't worry. He won't show up here anytime soon.
Maybe you say so.
Anyway, this is the base of operations for the League Club. On behalf of the whole club, I'm glad you're here. What does the club do? Glad you asked. Hey, hold on. I hope the camera pans back around. We gotta talk about that drawing of Whooper. That's real good. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. We Blueberry Academy students have our own Pokemon battle ranking system, the BB League. Here in the League Club, we battle each other to train up so we can climb the ranks. We win, we lose, we have a good old rowdy time. This is a humble club in a nutshell.
No, let me see the Whooper! You're not wrong, but seriously? That's how you explain it to new people?
Yep, I guess we're having less of a good old rowdy time than usual lately.
I remember the club too. I didn't jump to club room very much, though. Just FYI, the top 4 Pokemon trainers in the BB League are called the BB League Elite Four. And this annoying toothpaste-haired bozo is one of them. So is that girl you saw with me at the terrarium earlier?
Too bad you didn't make the cut, Carmine.
I've just been too busy with extracurricular stuff. I had time for league matches. We're talking actual skill. I'm way above any of the Elite Four.
That's no lie. What you think, Brunswick? Funny club, huh? Yeah. Oh, I can feel the enthusiasm. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, I think that's how you scam it. You're in on a trial basis. It's a good picture of a Whooper. It keeps only giving me a flash of it.
What do you mean trial basis?
You heard me. As far as the Drace is concerned, we're clubmates now. Trial basis clubmates. So you can use this club room freely and do whatever with the stuff in here. Check out the computer over there. Top-notch stuff, am I right? Super helpful. It has Windows 97 on it. It lets you use your BP to earn support to other clubs. They will return the favor in different ways. Support board. Use the PC link you could help in the other clubs by donating BP to them. Return such as new functions for your camera app or new ways. Oh, you can decorate the club room? Yeah, give it a shot and you'll see what I mean. Yeah, I'll just airdrop some bullshit over to your phone. Hey, cool ball case, by the way. I love Ball Guy. He's my dad. Try sending that to Mitch in the baseball club. He can help you out with throwing form. Okay, but first... how good he is. Look how good this Whooper is. Yeah, but real, I think this is where the stream ends. I don't see it going up from there. We'll just we'll pick up here in 2 weeks, okay? 2 weeks. We'll pick up right here at this Whooper picture. This is a good quality picture of Whooper. Yeah, I don't know if anyone in chat right now is in the Discord, but I will accept all submissions of your rendition of this drawing of Whooper. And I'll pin them. It's a good Whooper!